Boom, 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 boom. Chickadee Chenka. How's it going, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here on Flying Pig United. Come on, United. It's back, lads and lasses. The football is back. United are back. Today, we are back with a game at home at Old Trafford against Crystal Palace. Let's smash them up, everyone. How's it going? Let me have a look and see who's in here. We got Jamie Lowkey. What's going on, bro? Ben Dorr, Ellie, Alan T, Brandon C, Griffo Chaz, yes, mate. Yannicka Victorin, Aaron Homeyard, JP again, Olabil Terha, Becky Hope, Adebayo Fawaz, Kayam, Ellie, hope you're doing better today, Polar Bear, Marcus Lind, Adovich, Disco Dave, Stephen Ty, Paul Vanderbeek. Well, hello there, everyone. Thank you very much for getting in there. Jim Joe Bobley and Glenn with a super chat at the start. He says, Ollie has already lost the plot. I'm crying pig. Oh, Glenn. Let's get into it. So, of course, we're going to have a look at the lineup. We've got about 15 minutes to go until kickoff, everyone. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I was just trying to get a few little things sorted out here with the stream, and I was having a nightmare in general. So, apologies, but it's sorted now. So, let's just have a look at the lineup then. I wanted to just quickly show you, if you haven't seen it, I'm sure you have. It's at the bottom of the screen there anyway. But also, if you just have a look at this image here. So, that is United's starting lineup for today. What is that all about? Really, what's that all about? I mean, look, we got Fosu Mensah starting. Wan-Bissaka's on the bench, not really too sure what's going on there. I guess Wan-Bissaka must be carrying a little bit of an injury or a knock or not 100% conditioning fitness-wise. So maybe that's why Fosu Mensah's come in there. We got Lindelof, Victor Dwindelof, starting at the back again. Have we not learned but anything from last season that Victor Dwindelof is an absolute melt job? And Maguire, of course, you know, that's fine, sure. Brilliant. McTominay and Pogba's an interesting one in the midfield. I thought Pogba was going to play. I thought he'd be playing alongside Matic. So I'm not too sure about that one. Matic isn't even on the bench. I'm not really... Is Matic injured all of a sudden and I've missed that? I don't know what that's all about. But anyway, Matic is not playing. It's McTominay and Pogba. No Donny van de Beek either. That's the other possibility we were talking about. So we pretty much got it wrong. The other possibility was maybe Van de Beek and McTominay randomly because we played that against Aston Villa. But no, it's actually Pogba and McTominay. So a little bit interesting there, a little bit, I would say, gash. Probably not exactly what we were all looking forward to seeing. We were even looking forward to seeing the classic tried and tested Matic and Pogba or Donny van de Beek starting in this game, but he's not starting, so there you go. Also, the glaring one that I'm looking at in this team and going, you what, mate? Daniel James starting ahead of Greenwood. Is Greenwood being penalised because he's a top shagger or something? Is that what it's all about? Because it seems a little bit harsh to penalise him, and I don't know, I don't think that is what it's about. But whatever it is, maybe it's because he's had to quarantine, he's been training on his own, maybe it's just a case of he doesn't think he's actually there and sharp and ready to actually play in this game. But still, Daniel James. So guys, what do you think about the starting lineup? Please do get in there. But Glenn, don't worry, mate. It's only Crystal Palace we're coming up against here. We should be able to smash them to bits, to be fair, with this team that we got out there. We still got some great players in there. Martial, Rashford, Bruno. So we'll be able to do some bits. But it's not the team we were all hoping for. I think that's fair to say. But get your thoughts and opinions in about the starting lineup then, lads and lasses. Illy United says, James, Pig is like Bolt. What do you mean he's just like a sprinter, basically? He's just a sprinter and a headless chicken. Is that what you're saying? Are you skunked? Comments, Ollie is probably starting James due to Aston Villa having a slow defence tonight. Yeah, okay. You mean Crystal Palace, right? But anyway, Crystal Palace, well, look, no, I mean, Greenwood's rapid as anything himself. He's really quick, so I don't know if that's really the case. I think Greenwood's just better. Raymond Moore comments, what is James doing in the starting lineup? I have no idea, Raymond Moore. I would say it's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? Just to give you the lineup for Crystal Palace, though, I'll get rid of this, by the way, so we can go back to the chat now. Everybody's seen this, the team. So we'll get back to the chat there. And Crystal Palace, Gaita in goal, Ward, Kayute, Sacco at the back, Mitchell, Townsend, McCarthy, Schlopp, Jeffrey Schlopp, and Zaha and Jordan Ayew. So a couple of subs like Batshuayi on the bench that we thought maybe that would be the case. Ayew and Zaha, definitely some dangerous players. Got to watch out for it. We need our backline to be on form. And it doesn't really fill me with confidence. Fosu Mensah hasn't played much. The only time we saw him the other day in the pre-season fixture, I thought it was pretty bang average. And then, of course, Maguire as well. You know, look, I don't know. That defence looks dodgy with Lindelof, Maguire and Fosu-Mensah at this moment in time. I'm just saying that. With all that pace up top there, we'll see how we can deal with that one. Do us a favour if you're just getting in here, lads and lasses. Please do smash that thumbs up button on the stream. If you haven't clicked the like yet, give it a little cheeky little like. Thank you very much. And everyone, appreciate you stopping by and getting in here. A bunch of legends. Yannick Victorin says, was looking forward to seeing Matic, but Donny is the one most surprising to be on the bench. Yes, I think a lot of us did expect Donny to possibly start today. I thought we would be going for Matic and Pogba, but I definitely think Donny is going to be featuring in this one. He is on the bench there. We've got Henderson, Wan-Bissaka, Van der Beek, Igalo, Fred, Greenwood and Bailly on the bench. Just let everyone know there. I think that's all the subject. We've not got a goalkeeper. Oh, yeah, Henderson, sorry. I was going to say, yeah. So Henderson on the bench, that's another point of contention. No surprise, really. David De Gea starting in this one. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer keeping the faith with our 350k a week. Man, that seems to be what's gone on here. I'm absolutely melting today, lads and lasses. I don't know how you are. I'm just freaking stressed out and had a hectic day. So I hope you're all doing good today and have had good days. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think United are going to beat Crystal Palace today. Get in there. Or a 2 if you don't. Eamon Barrett, yes mate, says new season, new hope. How you doing, Jonathan Gallagher? Good to see you, mate. Eamon. Legend Mark Voot, Viking Red, says Pig, smash 'em 5-0. Let's smash up Crystal Palace here, lads. Let's just come on, United. No messing around here. We've got to bloody win, don't we? We've got to bloody win. There's no excuses, really. I mean, you can say what you want about United's window and it being absolutely gash, which it has been, but we're Man United, we're coming up against Palace. Our form going into the end of the last season, the last 14 games of the league campaign, nobody scored or nobody accrued more points than us in that period of time. So we were the informed team for the last third of the season. That's great. We're going into a new season, so maybe that goes out the window. But it's definitely something to base this game on. Also, Crystal Palace, their form going into the last season was that of an absolute gash-tastic Mrs. Doubtfire Roy Hodgson wannabe. It was gash-tastic. So, of course, now you see what is happening here is they won the other day against Southampton. But really, we should smash them in bits. And they've got injury issues as well. They've got injury problems. So I think it's going to be good for United today to get the better of them. Ken Adams says Bruno will score 2. Nice one, lads. Yeah, get your score predictions in below. I'm going for 3-0 still to Manchester United. I just feel like we've got too much for them. We're at Old Trafford. I know last year they beat us 2-1 at Old Trafford in the other fixture, but that was last year. It's a different sort of setup. This is the first game of the season for United. We're chomping at the bit. We're looking for revenge. We're going to smash them up here, lads and lasses. It's going to be a bloodbath. I'm going for 2 Martial goals, and I'm going for Bruno Fernandes getting one from the penalty spot, because they do like to say that we get a lot of penalties, and we probably do, because we forced the penalties in the opposition area with all our lovely, intricate play. And they have to scythe us down, lads and lasses, just to stop us. So we probably will get a penalty. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyway. Neil Duffin, yes lad, how you doing, the Duffin A-Tour? What's going on, mate? Thank you for tuning in from the Netherlands. Aaron Homeyard, he says, I'm still going for 2-1 Pig. Yeah, it could be. I mean, they've got good. The thing is, I look at that defence, Fosu-Mensah, Luke Shaw, Maguire and Lindelof, and I'm thinking, yeah, okay, it should be enough against this Palace side today, but it's not the best. It's definitely not the best. We got some holes in there. Kyle Fury, hey mate, I'm not too shabby, man. How are you doing, Kyle Fury? Thank you for getting in here, bud. Hope you're all having a good day today. Clam J, yes lad, he says 3-1, Penaldo. Hey, they all count. They all count, lads and lasses. J.U. San, hello, he says 4-1 to United. They will score first. Nice one. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? I would hate it if they did score first. I think United are sort of better when we get out in front and then we can just batter teams. But when we're chasing it, I don't really know. And then we sort of seem to leave ourselves exposed a little bit. And it will just play into the counter-attacking sort of play of Crystal Palace. Glenn says we'll lose 1-0. Glenn, not feeling optimistic about this one. Not happy with Solskjaer's selection either of McTominay, etc. Fair play to you, lad. I mean, I don't really understand this team selection. Like, what's that all about? McTominay, Pogba in the midfield, and also you've got Lindelof, Fosu-Mensah at the back, and James. That's the real one that I don't necessarily understand, because Green was just way better than James. Everybody knows that. Like, we had the situation last season where James was forced out of the team for an 18-year-old Greenwood, because Greenwood was just way better than him. So, yeah, it's preposterous. But there's over 100 of you legends tuning in already before we've even got going. 7 minutes until kickoff, lads and lasses. Get your thoughts and predictions in. I'll read a bunch of your comments out before we get going. And if you're new to these watch-alongs, I'll try and commentate on the game as much as possible and keep you up to date with what's going on in case you're, of course, not able to watch the game or you're working or whatever, but you still want to just listen to, you can get involved. Chip Douglas, he says, here we go, lads and lasses. Yes, Chip. Rohan Kumar says, man beard missing. Yeah, it is. It's gone. I shaved it off, mate. We just got a bit of man stubble now, mate. Still manly. Dan Johnson says, trash starting 11 draw. Hey, it's not the best starting 11, not going to lie, but come on, though. We have still got some great quality in there. It doesn't look that good, actually. Now I'm looking at it again. Pogba, if he plays well. If he plays well, it's a big if. Bruno, he's obviously the man. Rashford and Martial, I feel great about our attack, but James, Pogba, McTominay, you're never really too sure how they're going to turn up and play. Certainly the same thing could be said about Shaw even though he had a good last season. Maguire, Lindelof, Fossey, so this is a dodgy game, guys. It's a dodgy game. I've decided it's a little bit on the old dodgy side of things, but no. Ian Greenall, thank you very much for your super chat, dude. Have I missed that? Oh, shit. Sorry, Ian. And Ian, thank you, Ian Greenall, mate. Absolute long-time legend. He says, what is this team for F's sake, Ollie? I hear you, Ian. It is a little bit of a conundrum. It's a countdown conundrum on this one, but unfortunately with no Rachel Riley involved. But it is a bit of a conundrum. I don't understand what's going on. Gungshi, he says, hi, lads and lassettes. Hello, Gungshi. I hope you're doing well today, mate. How are you? It's 11 p.m. over there or something. Thank you for joining us this evening, Gungshi. Yes, nice one. Brendan Edwards says, Crystal Palace 2-1. Man U bottle the draw. Joshua Bullock. That's a bit of a pessimistic view, Brendan Edwards. I'm going to be honest. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can do the business against them and smash them up. Look, there is no excuses, like I say. The window's been shite, but this is a team we should absolutely be smashing aside. Kurt Koenig, how are you doing? Kyle Fury, Rudy Backclam, Jay. Who else? Charlie MUFC ST. Alex the Rincon Ator. He says, Patrice Evra on whether MUFC can challenge this season. We make more impact on social media and on the papers than in the transfer market, as we've shown signing only one player this summer. I love this game. I hear you, Patrice Evra, mate. At this moment, we freaking hate this game because this transfer window's gash. But nice one for that, Alex. Great to see you in it, mate. Come on, United. Freaking come on. And there's no time for messing around in this one. We've got to start the season right. We can't be playing catch-up again. We can't be playing catch-up. We have to get this win today. We have to. And people are saying, oh, it's good if we lose, so that will entice the board to make signings, or that's bullshit. We can't be counting on that. We should be making the signings if we win today. Further backing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the potential next long-term manager, current manager, but long-term manager of Manchester United. Lettermule Mike McGaddy. He says it's going to be 4-0 to United. Alex Ferguson in the gaff, rocking the mask like a Scottish ninja. Get in there, look at him. He looks badass, mate. Alex is looking well, man. I mean, okay, he does have a mask covering half of his face, but let's just have a little look closer and see. Oh, yeah, Alex is looking spot on there, I'd say. I'd say he's looking absolutely wonderful. Yes. Sorry, these are just fake glasses, by the way, guys. They're there. I don't know. They were just there. I thought I'd grab them. Ellie says, happy huge 30th birthday, Ryan Berber spin 9. Mate, Ryan Berber spin 9. Everybody, thank you, Ellie, for that, by the way. Everybody, stick a birthday cake emoji in the live chat, please, for one of the moderators, one of the Legions, Mr. Ryan Burberspin 9. Happy birthday, Ryan. I hope you have a great day. Let's hope United smash them up for your birthday, mate, as well. Pendor says, love the glasses, Piggo. I didn't even see what I look like. I hope am I coming through okay, lads and lasses? Because I can't actually see myself today because I have to watch it on my phone. So this is shit. Chance for show. What's going on? Superstar says Diogo Jota is on another shrewd signing by the Dippers. Don't even get me started on the Dippers, mate, and their signings. Very disappointing. They obviously got Thiago and they're getting Diogo Jota as well from Wolves. Gastastic. Charles Smith. Eddie Benson in the gaff getting that birthday cake. Thank you, Eddie the Bensonator. Ice Queen Gaming as well. Dawn, how you doing? Kayam getting those birthday cakes. And great to see you, Kayam. Adovitz as well. Buzzy B Popman. Hello, lads and lasses. This is awesome. Loads of you in here. We're not the players are coming out of the tunnel now, guys. So there's not long left to go. Hopefully, we're not going to be too far behind in terms of the latency on YouTube. I've set it to the lowest possible latency. So hopefully it won't be too far behind. I think that's the main issue sometimes with this stream. So hopefully it'll be all good. Dilly Hill, what's going on? He says, howdy doody. Hello there, Dilly Hill. Primot in the gaff. He says, crystal clear pig. Looking like a champ. Nice one, mate. Primok. Great to see you. Give you one of those. I'm buzzing, lads and lasses, really, because the Premier League's back. For United, anyway. It's obviously been back. But the Premier League's back, lads and lasses. Get in there. Come on, let's have a look at this lineup then. So, we have Manchester United, David De Gea in goal. No Dean Henderson starting in this one. I'll just get the lineup quickly so you can just quickly go through it while I'm running it down. Anyway, backline, Fosu Mensah, Lindelof, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. Not really too sure what's going on there with Fosu Mensah starting in this one. Over Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka's on the bench. Maybe he's not 100%. Paul Pogba and McTominay in the two in midfield there. So it's a 4-2-3-1 formation, by the way, lads and lasses. Pogba and McTominay starting over Matic or Van der Beek. Interesting. And then the three, we've got James on the right. We've got Rashford on the left. Bruno Fernandes in the middle. James over Greenwood. A little bit contentious there for me to say the least. Tony Martial up top. Fantastic. Brilliant. But the rest of the side, I mean, there are some interesting... It's a 4-2-3-1. McTominay in the middle with Pogba and James on the right. Lindelof and Maguire at the back. Shaw, Fosu Mensah, you know... Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, everyone. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, obviously. How would you rate Manchester United's starting lineup today? I'm going to give it a 5. I think it's not really that clear of what we're trying to do. I think there's a few gambles in there. People like McTominay, Pogba, you don't really know how they're ever going to turn up. Fosu Mensah in there as well. Lindelof is not the most ambitious of selection as well, or given any sort of intent as to any plans to get Lindelof out the side, and I don't think he's good enough. So let me know. Mark Voot says 7. Clam J says 1. Dilly Hill 5. Neil Duffin 6. Dan Johnson 3. Mark Voot 7. J Usan 4. Jonathan Gallagher 6. Rio GV 6. Glenn 3. Kayam 0.5. That's a little bit harsh, bro. I don't think so. 0.5. Kyle Fury says 6 because of Bruno starting. Yeah, I mean, most of the positions out there we're happy with, but they get marked down a further couple of points. I think there's 3 positions that shouldn't really have the players starting that are. And and then they also get marked down for the overall look of the team, because it does get a little bit ropier when you've got Pogba and McTominay starting in the middle, and you've got Fosu Mensah starting instead of Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Daniel James over Greenwood. But here we are, lads and lasses, we're about to get underway. Come on then, United! We're back, lads and lasses. We are back. Skate Fury says shocking lineup. Joel S gives it a 3. Travis, how you doing there, Travis DeLilly? How's it going? Rex the Boss Gaming in the house. Good to see you, mate. Thank you very much. He says, everyone smash a like for the pig. Hey, thank you very much for that, dude. Yeah, smash a thumbs up on it, lads and lasses, if you're just getting in here, and get involved as we go along. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'll keep you up to date with what is going on. Donny Van der Beek watches on from the sidelines then. I will get the timer underway as soon as this game starts, so you'll be able to see that in the top right-hand corner of your screens. So as soon as this goes, we're about to kick off, lads and lasses, about to kick off. Come on then, United. Come on then. I'm buzzing, the football's back. All right, they're just taking the knee here. And then we shall start. Boom, and we're underway, lads and lasses. Come on then, United. Come on, United. Here we go. It's off. Right then. Long ball over the top there, Crystal Palace. Get it back under control at the back here. Ooh, 23 seconds gone then, lads and lasses. 23 seconds gone. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. You can see the timer in the top right there. Oh shit, let me get rid of the starting lineup, the starting 11 here. Guys, sorry about that. So the live chat's back. I forgot about that, guys. Nice one. But that was the lineup there anyway. Pogba and McTominay in the middle of the park. James on the right. Fosu Mensah right back. Interesting looking lineup. Not too convinced about it. Paul Pogba, only 13 Premier League starts last season. Scored 1 goal. Needs to improve upon these stats this season, definitely. Crystal Palace win it back then. In the centre circle. Foul committed on Pogba. Actually, it was on Pogba on a Palace player there. Sorry. Crystal Palace get us back underway here down the right. Offside flag, is it? Oh, no, foul. Sorry, foul. McTominay penalised for a foul there. I'm a bit quiet, am I, Pig? No, I'm not. That's not too bad, G-Wolf. That's actually pretty good. Of course, you know, there's always going to be a little bit of latency streaming on YouTube. David Srinivasan, thank you very much, dude. He says, love the channel, Pig. But the timer's there in the top right-hand corner. If you guys can pause yours if you want to. Probably you wouldn't want to, but if you do want to, then you can do that. You can do that. And then you can sync up, is what I mean. Right, then it's a free kick. Townsend on the ball for Crystal Palace in a wide area here. He's going to swing one into the area. Palace shirts in United's box here. Chance for Palace early on then after 1 minute 55. The ball whipped in by Townsend. It's headed away though. And it is put out there by Luke Shaw, who gets a head on it and sticks it out of Manchester United's danger zone there. But Crystal Palace get it back under the way. And here they come through the middle now. McCarthy. Oh dear, man. This is Crystal Palace settling into this game. They're just on the ball here. Passing it around down the left now. Play forward. Through United's defence, McTominay comes back and gathers it up. Plays it over to Luke Shaw, who's in a bit of space here. Oh, dodgy little looking pass from Luke Shaw. Plays it over to Maguire, almost cut out there by Jordan Ayew, to be honest. Timothy Fosu-Mensah now on the ball. Plays it back to Slabby here. Bloody hell. little bit of a shit start from United here for the first 2 minutes, 40 seconds. But look, come on then, boys. We're on the ball at the back here. Let's do the business. Played inside then. What's going on? We're still by our goal. Why are we passing it around the back line still? No, don't tell me Louis van Gaal's come into the coaching team. You know what I mean? Stephen Zevon says, do United have brown socks? I don't think so, mate. What the hell are they, actually? Hey, no worries, Neil Duffin. Yeah, that's going to be... I mean, maybe I can delay the chat, actually. I might be able to delay the chat. That is a possibility. That's a good idea. It's possible anyway. little free kick chance here then. Oh no, sorry, it's gone out for a play. I was looking at the comments. JP says, "No, Mark, BT, JP not got Sky. Oh yeah, it's on Sky Sports main event. That's the only thing that's gash about it, yeah. Jimmy Pavlovich says, hi everyone, come on United. Hey, how's it going, Jimmy Pavlovich? Great to have you in here, buddy. Daz Sweets, what's going on? Devil of a Red says, only colour is bad on your telly, Stephen. Kayam says, typical Palace, slowing the game down and playing for fouls. And that's what seems to be the start of this game, very slow. Palace, though, with all the possession at this moment in time. Here they are down the left-hand side of the pitch again. Ball played forward. Little flick over the top, but it's a poor one. And McTominay gathers it up again. Gets his head up, plays it forward to Paul Pogba. Pogba pops it back off to Maguire. Over to Luke Shaw now on the left-hand side of the pitch for United. He has to go backwards. He runs into an alley. And now it's all the way back to David De Gea in the United goal. And of course, Crystal Palace pressing us pretty high up here. Pressing us quite a lot at this moment in time there. And United struggling. Oh, look at that. Another challenge committed. And it's oh, well done, Pogba. He lost the ball. Pogba lost the ball really quite badly, but he did really well to get it back. That's good from Paul Pogba. Good commitment. He didn't just give up. He went in there. That's what we like to see from Paul Pogba. 4 minutes, 50 seconds gone. And it is a slow start for United. How's the volume levels, by the way, guys? I didn't see the answer. Is the volume level all right? Thank you, Alex. He says, please like and share, guys. It helps the channel grow. Yeah, if you could give it a share on social media, that would be awesome. And if you have not done so already, please do smash that thumbs up button on the stream. That will help out the channel immensely. Thank you very much, guys. Yeah, Eddie O2, what's going on, bro? He says, come on, Pogba. I reckon he'll score and do the dab. That would be sick if he scored, man. I would like to see that. By the way, check out the link in the description to Eddie O2's graphic design profile on Twitter if you need anything doing. He's the man. Neil Duffin, volume's excellent, mate. Spot on. Okay. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Yeah, really bit of it's a bitty start from United. Bitty! It's a bitty start from United, this one. Palace doing a good job of sort of getting it down and playing it in our third here. And here they are again over the top. Fosu-Mensah's got a challenge. He does. He gathers it up and he plays it calmly back to David De Gea. David with a dodgy looking pass out. What's he doing, David De Gea? No! Oh my God, it has come back in there and it's almost led to an opportunity for Crystal Palace. David, mate, what's he doing? Not only did it just pass it to a Crystal Palace player, he almost passed it across another Crystal Palace player a few metres in front of him, man. What the bloody hell was David doing there? Very stupid pass, man. What is that? And then it comes back in and it's cleared away in the end there by Lindelof, who does a good job clearing it away. And now Crystal Palace get it back out and It's gone back into their half now. So we got it away. But bloody hell, it's all Crystal Palace in the opening 6 minutes, 30 seconds of this game, isn't it? I mean, United look ropey as anything at the minute. Palace have had a good bit of joy here. They come down the left-hand side then. Played into the back stick. Oh, no, you absolute meltbags! Who the bloody hell was that? It was absolutely that Swedish furniture maker Victor Lindelof didn't get his challenge in and allowed the ball to come into the box there. It's absolutely dreary, lads and lasses. This is the shittest defending you could possibly imagine. Look at this. Down the left-hand side, Crystal Palace play the long ball over the top. Lindelof, you're too slow. What are you doing, Lindelof? You are garbage. How are you in the side? How has Ole Gunnar Solskjaer selected him in the side today? I've told you he's shit. Again, he doesn't even get a foot in. He's actually there next to him. He's actually quick enough. He's actually standing next to him. He doesn't get the challenge in. The challenge never comes. The challenge never comes, guys. And now we're 1-0 down. We're 1-0 down, lads and lasses. Oh my God, what an implosion. Straight away, it is Townsend who scores and gets on the score sheet and makes it 1-0 to Crystal Palace at the start of the game. But that is just shocking defended again. Victor Lindelof has melted. He is shit, man. And then, did you notice, was there anybody else in the box who got back quick enough to actually cut out the pass? No. You know why? Because they're all bloody slow. You got Andros Townsend rinsing in there. You got bloody Harry Maguire stood there like a static freaking Easter Island statue. And then what happens? Lindelof lets it comes in and bloody, what a shit start. What a shit start. Let's have a look at let's update the score. No, I can't handle it if United lose today. I just can't handle it if United lose. Fuck a duck. Fucking wound up enough already today without this shit happening. Anyway, right, okay. Hey, Glenn says, I told you, hashtag Ollie out. Sit down with your Ollie out business, Glenn. I know you just bloody put a super chat in here, but you serious? 1 goal goes in. There's still 90 minutes left of this game, 18 minutes left of this game, bro. Calm the foot down. But this is a shit start. It is. We've just completely turned up like a bunch of zombies right here. We're like watching The Walking Dead, but we're not watching The Walking Dead season 1 to 5 or anything. The good part, we're watching it like season freaking 10 where it's just dash. That's what's happened the first 10 minutes of this game. You know, there's no Rick Grimes in it anymore. No, we've just got a bloody, I don't know, some melter leading us, whatever it is. Anyway, this is preposterous. So it's 1-0, we're 1-0 down, 9 minutes, 5 seconds into the game. Townsend pouncing on a ball into the box, played in by, I think, was it Jeffrey Schlupp? Maybe Jeffrey Schlupp on the left there, put the ball in. And Townsend finishes it off with a good finish, but it's just poor defending. Victor Lindelof should not let that come in for a start, and then nobody's quick enough getting back into it. It's more of the same from United. We don't have enough pace in the centre-back areas. Lindelof's too slow, and that was just another example of how shit is defending him. He didn't even get a challenge in. He didn't even get a block or a leg in. I don't get it. Why not? Why not? He can see that obviously the guy's looking at arc a ball in. It's madness. Ian Greenall comments, Ollie is set up to fail today. Mate. Seems like it, doesn't it? Oh, not again. Here come Crystal Palace down the right now. And it's seen out of play. Oh, Ken Adams comments, where the F is that guy that said Palace will lead? Yeah, that's right. Somebody said that, didn't they? Said Palace will lead and then United will come back and win 4-1 or something like that. That's what hopefully happens. J.U. San says, Lindelof out. Primot says, going for a cigarette break. Better be levelled by the time I get back. Dude. Do us a favour if you're watching, lads and lasses. Smash the thumbs up button on it, please, if you can. That will help this stream out. And get involved in the live chat. If you've never commented before, I want to hear from you. Anto Taylor says, anyone know the score? It's bloody in the top left-hand corner there, Anto Taylor, mate, okay? It's bloody 1-0 to Crystal Palace. Dan Lindham comments, transfer negativity carried into this game. Possibly. I do think the selection's a bit dodgy. Maybe Solskjaer making a statement. It's a bold statement if that's the case. But certainly a bit of a weird lineup. Oh, another shot on David De Gea's goal there. This time again by Andros Townsend, and it's just wide of the post. And Crystal Palace are creating chances and playing with attacking vigour at the moment, and United just have not woken up. We're playing like the Walking Dead zombies at the minute, and we've got limbs falling off. We've got bloody limbs falling off. And we're slow. Gungshi comments, we go 1-0 down early on so often. I still think we'll, and I still think we'll win too, yeah. I do agree, but this is pretty garbage. I mean, look, action areas, first half so far. We've only been in Crystal Palace's third, 6% of this first half so far. 11 minutes, 30 seconds gone. 6% of the game we've been in their third. That's shocking. They've been in our third 22%, and in the middle of the pitch, 72% of the time this game so far. That's piss poor. We haven't done anything yet in this game. We're going to let this one pass us by unless we wake up immediately. Lindelof brings it forward then, played over to the left-hand side now. Luke Shaw's waiting in a little pocket of space. Plays it back in the middle to McTominay, who gets his head up and swivels. He plays it through the referee's legs over to Timothy Fosu-Mensah on the right-hand side. Timothy Fosu-Mensah over to Daniel James. Daniel James cuts inside, he runs forward into nowhere because he's a freaking headless chicken. And there's no way he should actually be starting ahead of Greenwood in this game. Sorry, let's calm down. Let's breathe a little bit. This is just, I'm getting angry, but we need to just calm down. It's early days. It's not Daniel James's fault that we're 1-0 down here, but that was shit from Daniel James. Again, he's just ran into a pocket of, mayorosity. It's like, what are you doing? He's had a mare. He's just ran into 4 white shirts. What's that about? Mark O says, James brings nothing. I mean, that was pretty just brainless from Dan James there. Like I said, what I liked about Donny van der Beek the other day in the Aston Villa game, when he gets into a bit of a position like that, when there's opposition shirts there, he doesn't just keep running into them or play a ball aimlessly through the middle, hoping to get it to somebody. No. He stops, he turns around, and he retains possession of the football. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's good. It's better than just being a headless chicken. Anyway, over to the right-hand side now. It's played over. Daniel James again on the ball. He puts a good ball to the back stick, actually. Good ball in, but it's a floater. And it's cleared away now by Crystal Palace. Long hoof up the pitch. Can we deal with it? Dodgy at the back, and he's giving it away. No! David De Gea comes out in shocking defending again here from United. Oh, when we just managed to get it away. What the bloody hell? We're ropey at the back. We are ropey at the back, and Davide just does enough to get it away. That wasn't his fault. He's had to sweep up there. I think, was it Lindelof at the back? I'm watching on my phone. Apologies. Let's have another look. It's Lindelof, isn't it? It's that absolute bloody melter Lindelof, isn't it? What is he doing? He's so crap in the air. We saw a goal he conceded like that at the start of last season where he just got stuck to the mud. He got stuck to the mud when he needs to jump up and deal with it. Luckily, David's done well there dealing with that one, But I tell you what, Lindelof is a liability. He's a liability, this man. He is. He shouldn't be starting in this team. Ridiculous. We need to get a centre-back in. Like, that is glaring. Absolutely polar bear. Upper Meccano ASAP. No, this is not looking good. Crystal Palace again penetrating us down the left. Here they come. Look at this defence. We're all over the shop. We're all at sea here. Bloody hell. Down the left-hand side, Crystal Palace retain the ball. Ball into the middle. Good header away. Come on, lads. Come on now, lads. Stop fannying around. This is preposterous. Where is our quality's gone? This is awful. This is the worst 14 and a half minutes I think I've seen for years, actually. Because we've done nothing. We created nothing. We've actually been ripped apart multiple times by Crystal bloody Palace. CB comments, Lindelof shouldn't start also. He's crap. Yeah, we've been saying that for a long time. We understand that, guys. We understand that. Martin Hodges says, should have played Wan-Bissaka 100%. What the hell? Don't get it. He must not be fit. What's up, 8563 Robbie, Haydo Ken Masters, Mr. KO09, Eddie 02, Martin Hodges, Mr. Big Nuts 476. He says, we keep playing to our backline. This is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. It's preposterous, mate. Here we go. Go on then. Martial, Tony, do something, lad. Tony does well to keep hold of it there. It's come to Daniel James. Daniel James plays it back there to Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Lindelof, you dwindler. You melter. Bloody useless is Lindelof. He shouldn't be starting in United's backline ever. He's just too error-prone and a liability. We've already seen him almost give away 2 goals already in this game, pretty much. I mean, look, he was the biggest reason we conceded the first goal for sure, not getting any sort of a challenge or block into the cross from Schlupp. And then, if you look at how he handled that opportunity where they had a long ball over the top, I mean, it's just basics. He didn't even have his eye on the ball, I don't think. Bloody useless. He's useless. Cam 35mm says, why is it that players can be slated and Ollie can't be touched? Well, Ollie needs to back in from the board to replace these Gash players. I hear you, though. Lindelof maybe should not have been selected today, but Twanzebe's injured. If Twanzebe was fit, I think maybe he would have gone for him, but you can't expect him to stick a young Mengi in. I mean, we do have Eric Bailly, don't we? But he's also a bit of a crazy liability, so he's sort of caught between a rock and a hard place with the back line, I think. So, who's he going to select if not for Lindelof? He could put Bailly in, I suppose, but he might get himself sent off or something. He's a lunatic. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Bruno Fernandes has been brought down to the ground here and he just looks like he's twinged his ankle or something. It looks quite nasty actually. He's just had his, not really intentional, but he's just had his ankle clipped there and he's down receiving a little bit of treatment. And if he's torn a ligament or something, we are bloody screwed. Yes, go on Bruno, he gets up to his feet. Come on Bruno Fernandes, he gets up to his feet, but he has got a little bit of a limp. Shit man. See, that's the thing, if we get an injury to somebody as important to us as Bruno Fernandes this year, then we are screwed because we don't have the depth and the quality to deal with it. That's all the more reason we need to get players in this transfer window now. I mean, he got our player of the season last season, did Bruno Fernandes, and he did that in 6 months. The only player ever to do that, I think. So it goes to show you the impact that he had. But if we want him to keep continuing having this impact, we need him to start, you know, he needs to stay fit. Michael Collins, how you doing, Michael? He's just sacked in the morning. Great to see you, Mickey C, lad. What's going on, bro? How are you? Who's slagging Phil Jones now, says Stefan Arringtonio? I'd almost rather play Phil Jones. I would almost rather play Phil Jones than Victor Lindelof at this stage. Leaf Comedy comments, no getting any sign-ins in is criminal with a small squad. Yeah, dude, this is a small squad. And it's just a young and experienced squad, really, and quite an error-prone squad. When you put all those factors together, it actually makes it seem even more the reason, like loads of reasons why we need to sign players, because we're just lacking in so many areas. This game already is sort of highlighting that. It's gonna definitely highlight it if we lose. But we're still in this one. There's still plenty of time left. There's still 70 minutes for United to do something, but we cannot go 2 down. And Palace are coming at us again here. There's a foul committed there by Paul Pogba. He's given away a free kick in a dangerous area as well. Maybe not too dangerous there. It's a foul on Zaha. Probably can't have a shot on goal, but they can whip a ball into the box. Griffo Chat says, what the fuck am I watching? A training game? It would be a shit training game at that for United, of course. Taz's blood is boiling. I don't disagree, mate. I think this is ridiculous. I'm angry now. You know, I was feeling pretty optimistic going into this game. I was feeling pretty positive. But the first 18 minutes of this game has just sucked everything out of me already. Look, there's still plenty of time left. Let's try and remain positive. But this is dreary so far. And Crystal Palace with a free kick here. And they whip it into the box. And it's headed away by Pogba. Good header away. But it's come back down in the danger zone. Crystal Palace have another chance. Yes, well done. Pogba clears it away. Good stuff, Pogba on the edge of the area. Ball over the top now. Come on then. Break, lads. Break. We've got a chance. Daniel James running forward. Good ball by Daniel James. Go on, my son. Anthony Martial shapes to shoot. Oh, it's blocked on the edge of the area, though. And cleared away by Crystal Palace. Man. Hey, Ruddy can't game. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ruddy. He says, Phil Jones in the kingdom of the Crystal Palace. That's cheered me up a little bit. Martial with a shot. Oh! Saved by Gaita there. It's Pogba, sorry, with the shot. My bad, I was reading your comment and I looked over. It's Pogba with a shot on the edge of the area. Good shot by Pogba. He gets the half a yard. Very good shot by Pogba. Well played. And he tries to have a placement into the bottom left-hand corner of Palace's goal, but it is a good save. Ruddy can't game. Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Also, Alex the Rinconator getting in here with a super chat. Legend, mate. He says 18 minutes in, and we haven't had a sniff of an attack. I'm sorry, but this isn't a bad start. We are getting outplayed by Palace. This is bad. Yeah, this is a gastastic start. We're getting outplayed at the moment. Problem is, if we go 2-0 down, which at the moment, you know, Crystal Palace are probing. They're still probing. It's you know, all been Palace so far. Let's just have a look at the stats so far in this game, everyone. I mean, it's only early days, like we said. We're only 20 minutes, 30 seconds into the game. But stats-wise, United have had 66% of the possession. Actually, stats don't really tell a story in this one because it says we've had 2 shots on goal, 1 on target, and so have they. But it seems like they've been dominating us, certainly in terms of areas of the pitch. It's been all Crystal Palace attacking in our half compared to theirs. So, not good. But we just settle in a little bit now and getting the ball under control. And now it goes over to the left-hand side to Luke Shaw, 21 minutes in. Thank you, Alex, for that, matey. I agree this is a terrible start, mate. He says we lost possession 8 times in our own half in the first 17 minutes. Do us a favour, guys. Hit the like. Get involved with your thoughts and opinions of what's gone on in this 21 minutes, 12 seconds so far. J.U. San says, hopefully Palace get time. True, I mean, they were pressing us like maniacs at the start of this game. They have been pressing us like maniacs, so we'll see how long they can keep that up for. But here is United down the left again now. Luke Shaw to Rashford. Rashford plays it back through to Luke Shaw again now. Oh, sorry, McTominay with a right-footed strike there. And it's arcing, and it's just gone far of the right stick as well. Bloody hell. But let's have a look at this. The ball playing into Scott McTominay. Gets his head up. If you don't shoot, you don't score. He's not a million miles away. It looks like Gaeta had it covered anyway. But, you know, starting to have a couple of chances here at least. That was a decent opportunity there. We had one a moment ago with Pogba. So we're just starting to settle into this game finally. Because we cannot go 2-0 down, because that may be too big a margin to come back from, to be fair, with how we've been playing. So it's pretty important that we score and get an equaliser soon. G-Wolf says, our younger defenders, Mengi, Max Taylor, is better than Dwindloff. Maybe Mengi should be chucked in there. I'm not even lying. Like, maybe he should actually be thrown in. Oh, no. Crystal Palace running at us again here. AU, dodgy stuff. Good challenge that time there by Scott McTominay. Good stuff. He gets back. That was a Bobby Moore-esque challenge, to be fair, that by McTominay. That was a good one. Good challenge there by McTominay, son. Mr. K009 says, can't find the game. Here in Maine, appreciate the play-by-play pig. Nice one, matey. Down the right-hand side, ball whipped in by Daniel James. Hits the first defender, Mitchell, as it always does when Daniel James whips the ball in most of the time. Headless chicken. And it's gone out for a corner to United, though. But yeah, if you're unable to watch the game, lads and lasses, I will keep you up to date with what's going on. I'll try to commentate as much of it as possible. And obviously, when United do have any sort of possession, I try not to look too much at the comments there, in case there's any spoilers and shit like that. But I don't really pay attention to any of the scores that come in here anyway. But, United with the corner. It's whipped in then. Come on, boys. It's gone over to the other side now. Crystal Palace doing a good job of just harrying us and pressuring us. McTominay again. Bit of space. Oh, what a piss poor touch there by Martial, man. McTominay doing a great job playing the ball into him. Martial should have controlled that one better. Let's just have a look at this replay and see if it was indeed Martial's fault. So, McTominay having a lively few minutes, though, isn't he? Yeah, Martial's had a nightmare there. That's a really great pass by McTominay, and Martial should do better. That wasn't a terrible pass. That was a good pass. Martial could have definitely got his left boot on that and controlled it, 100%. Malps says, evening, Pig. This is really hard to watch. So slow. Evening, Malps. I agree, man. Jonathan Gallagher. Yeah, I agree, Malps. I mean, it's gash, isn't it? Jonathan Gallagher, he says, why are we playing like people in a retirement home? Don't know. Matty the Rushmeister, what a legend among men. He says, missing Matic. Absolutely. Where is Matic? Shit. Crystal Palace with another chance here. Down the right-hand side. Palace, come at us. Luke Shaw stands his ground. Oh, he gives up the half a yard. The shot comes in, but it's over the crossbar by Andros Townsend. Bloody hell, and he looks up for it today. Disco Dave says, United slowly getting better. True, but we have to keep probing, and Crystal Palace are looking lively on the break here. Look, they just had another chance there. United's defence is all over the place. It really is. It took them about 5 seconds to get into the right shape then. Really long time when they're bearing down on our goal. Devil of a Red says, our passing is terrible. We just keep giving the ball away. I agree with what Matt Rush said. I think Matic would have been a big player in this team today. JP says, Sancho on the bench. They just misspelt his name as Lingard. Dragged Kevlar comments, I can see 3-1 to Palace. Shit. And Aket Mohan says, why is Fosu Mensah in the game? I don't know. Aaron Wan-Bissaka must be carrying a knock. Maybe it's a statement from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to say, look, we just don't have the quality and the depth there. I don't know, but that's a bold statement, isn't it? Okay, smash a 1 in the live chat, lads and lasses, if you think Man United are still going to come back and win this game. We're 25 minutes, 25 seconds gone. Ball played forward through the middle now. Oh, it's got to be a foul, ref. Come on, ref. He's absolutely sived him down. Shot by Bruno. Oh, and it's saved by Gaeta. Piss poor, but decent attempt there by Bruno Fernandes from outside the area there. Martial is sived down there, but then Bruno Fernandes gets a shot off. Maybe a little bit of a deflection on there, actually. It's not a foul, actually. It's a really good challenge on Martial there, but he's just gone in hard, but it is a good challenge. He's won the ball completely. And then Bruno Fernandes gets his shot away on goal. It's bottom left-hand corner. But it's saved by Gaeta. Crikey. Seaborn Gracias, hello mate, I agree. Right flank is very weak. It's absolutely piss poor. Like one of the worst, really, right sides of this United side for a long time. If you're talking about just having James playing, because no offence to James, but he's just a backup option. He should be that player that comes on the last 25 minutes of the game to just stretch teams and come on and just run at them, basically, and hit them on the counter and stuff like that. He should be that man. But really, starting in these games against like Premier League opposition, he shouldn't even be in the conversation. Aaron Thrax 28 says lethargic so far, 100% Aaron Thrax. Code Command says I'm not a United fan, but James is awful, not United quality at all. 100% agree with you, Code Command, in terms of starting 11 anyway. I still think in the future he's going to be good. People forget he was really good for a couple of months last season and then he just petered out. But he still showed some good potential. But he's a young guy. He's 22. He can get better. He's got time on his hands, you know. He's got time to get better and develop, but still, he should only be a backup. Same goes for melts like Victor Dwindloff. Like, how is he starting in this team in these days? We all know we've got a shit back line, and he's a big part of that. He showed that today twice already, and it's only a few minutes in the game. He's clearly not good enough to play for United. He's a clown, man. Dara Azizi says, how's your boy Ollie doing so far? Well, he's had a bit of a nightmare, perhaps, with the selection, and so far the team's playing like shit. That's basically how I want to say. Raymond Moore says we should be highly motivated to start this season, not this crap. Fucking hell, man. What an anticlimax. Let's just hope we get back in this one soon, because so far this is an absolute anticlimax. Bloody hell. This is a proper cuckold, you know what I mean? This is a proper cuckold so far. We were waiting to have this release. Premier League back, Man United playing some swashbuckling football, and so far we've just had to sit in the corner and watch all the action unfold. It's a cuckold situation. Anyway, Roddy Khan Game says, Dan James is young, he's also easier to guard. Yeah, he needs a bit of time to develop and he's just weak, isn't he? And I just don't think he's that intelligent on the ball. Here's Luke Shaw, though, surging forward. Played in the middle to Paul Pogba. Go on then, Pogba. Does well to get round this man. Go on, Pogba. Go on, Pogba. No, Pogba. He's giving it away, but United win it back anyway. Nice. Lindelof controls it. Go on, get your head up then, Linders. Do something. Gives it to McTominay. Over to the left-hand side now. Marcus Rashford, we haven't seen him much. Luke Shaw. Back to Rashford. Rashford runs at the defender. Rashford takes it inside. Rashford pops it off for McTominay. McTominay plays it to the right now to Harry Maguire. Over to the right-hand side to Daniel James, who's in space. Daniel James gets the ball in and cut out. Cut out. Bruno Fernandes gathers it back up on the right-hand side of the pitch, though. Gets his head up, plays the ball, and it's cut out. Now he's given the ball away, and here come Crystal Palace down the left, running in the defence. Bruno's busted along to get back. That's better, Victor Lindelof. Finally, you've done something of note. Finally, Victor Lindelof, you actually defended the goal. You actually did something, Victor Lindelof. Well done. Look at that. Bearing down on a goal. Lindelof, this is what he should have done in the first game, and he almost got done there as well. But at least he did finally stand the ground. But still, even then, it just looks like he's so out. He just looks like a fish out of water, doesn't he? Look at him flopping around there. He needs just bonking over the head with a mallet. You know? He's flopping around like a fish out of water in the back line. At least he handled it, though. At least he got it that time, you know. Ellie says, we can't time him out. I've checked before. Who's that? Kyle Fury says, Palace is staying calm. Wait a second. Whoa, Schlupp wins it back. Wait a second. Pogba plays it out. Now Bruno Fernandes gets his head up and plays a long ball. Oh, Bruno. Gaita comes out and sweeps up. Dodgy clearance, though, and he's almost given it away, and Rashford's brought down to the ground, and he's holding his face. Oh, timing me out, you mean? Pull fish out of water. Yeah, big time. Kayem says, I don't like talking about the ref, but he has been awful so far. Most of the refereeing is gash. Ellie, you pig. Jarvis Cocker says, Zaha is dominating Lindelof. Yeah, everybody dominates Lindelof. Basically, Lindelof takes on the role as the opposition's bitch when he plays. Basically, he's like they're gimp in a box, basically. Gungshi says, Ellie, glad to hear that. Are you feeling better, are you, Ellie? Ellie says, better than I was, thanks, bud. Get in there, everybody. Yeah, smash a love heart in the live chat for Ellie. She's feeling better. She was very unwell recently. We thought maybe she had the COVID, you know. So hopefully, if you did have the COVID, hopefully you have got better. And if you didn't have the COVID, hopefully you're also getting better, obviously. Thank you, guys. Stephen Seven says it's pre-Watershed Pig. I think that everybody was aware this is a bit of an adult stream, you know. I don't know, you know, we sort of, yeah, definitely it's an adult stream, so sorry about that. It's, at the end of the day, it's worldwide, so somewhere it's the middle of the night and somewhere it's the afternoon. Oh, man. Clam J, thank you for getting in here, Clammy, and saying shout out to Sphincter Lindelof. Sphincter Lindelof, for making it past pub leagues and defrauding our scouts. Good shout, Clam J. Like I said, there's a very good chance that he might have to, after the end of his contract, he might have to go and get a job on the Swedish meatball counter at IKEA, because I very much doubt that he's going to continue playing at Manchester United for much longer after his contract. If he does, then we are absolute slags, as Gunsy says. Griffo Chow says, Everest said that Zaha had an affair with Moyes' daughter. Yeah, I think everybody knew that, Griffo Chaz. Come on. Everybody knew Zaha was doing some bits there. That's why he loaned him out to whoever he loaned him out to get rid of him. Because he was sniffing around his daughter. Everybody remembers that. Roddy Can't Game says, no COVID here, just swine flu. Oh, man. Stephen Ty, tell me about it, Stephen. This is boring as fook. Luke Shaw, go on then, Luke. Get forward, son. Here he goes down the left. He's played it back now to Rashford. We're just going nowhere. Alex comments, this is Lindelof's 4th season at United, for Fook's sake. Yeah, I can't believe that. 4 seasons of mediocrity at the back without actually improving in that position. Calamity. Alex comments, Gungshi comments, back to carpentry for Lindelof. Something tells me he would miscoordinate that and mess that up as well, Gungshi. Here's Marcus Rashford on the edge of there. Gets the half a yard, gets the shot off. Doesn't beat the defender. Header one back well by McTominay, but it's cleared away now by Crystal Palace. And it's gone to nothing again. This is 33 minutes and 25 seconds of absolute melting. And this is a melt job. We should be playing on this game on bloody Sunday, not Saturday, because this is melting like a bloody ice cream sundae right now all over Old Trafford. Look. It's still early days. We should hopefully be able to go on and win this one. But this is a dreary first 30 minutes. Jonathan Gallagher says Lindelof can go back to Sweden. More Dash says our attack is useless. Yeah, man. So far it has been. On paper, that's the best part of it. Matt Rush says no ideas in midfield. Very true, Matty the Rushmeister. Ryan Burberspin 9, you loon bag. Thank you very much for getting in here with your super chat, pal. He's just put £20 on there. Thank you very much, Ryan, for your super chat, dude. What can I say? This is gash so far, but he says, you and Nicola have... Hang on a sec. You and Nicola have some cake on me, mate. And big shout out to our legend, Ellie. Keep getting better, mate. Love the BB. Ryan Burberspin 9, what a nice man. Happy birthday, everybody, to Ryan Burberspin 9. Stick that cake emoji in the live chat for Ryan Burberspin 9, because it is his birthday. And he's just an absolute legend. And thank you so much for that, Ryan Burberspin 9, man. Legend, mate. What a lad. Yeah, Jonathan Gallagher getting those birthday cakes in there. Gungshi says, Ryan Burberspin 9, total legend of the BB. Hang on a sec, United with a chance down the left. Luke Shaw, can he get his cross in? No, he cannot. It's gone across everybody and out the other side of the pitch. Luke Shaw, you are melting. Oh, Luke Shaw, you're looking fat, mate. Sorry, but he's had, the off-season. He always puts the pies on. He puts the pounds on through pies. That's what he does. And then he just drinks probably, I don't know, I'm thinking he's drinking like milkshakes for breakfast and stuff like that. He's definitely just crazy, man. Look, I'm a tubber as well. Look, check me out. I'm a tubby guy. That's not the conversation. I'm not playing for United. I'm not a bloody athlete. I'm not supposed to be conditioned. He's conditioned. Yeah, he's conditioned like he bloody works in a freaking pie shop or something. That's what he's conditioned like. It's like a butcher's boy or something, feeding off all the scraps constantly. He's living off bone marrow and nothing but animal fats. He's huge. No, to be fair, he should be looking a little bit more leaner than that, I think, at this stage. I mean, every single off-season, Luke Shaw balloons up and comes back. Same thing with Wayne Rooney. Bloody hell, Wayne Rooney, man. He'd often come back twice the bloody size after pre-season. Wait a sec. Oh, United with a chance forward. Go on then, son. Shot on goal. Oh, it's blocked away. He's still got it under possession on the right-hand side of the pitch. Oh, there's an offside call in there, is there? Piss poor. Clam J comments, am I watching a Moyes side here? This is woeful. Come on, boys. This is woeful. I mean, look, how much is this gonna... Fucking hell. This is pretty shit. This is depressing so far. Devil of a Red says, Fosu Mensah through and no one in the middle, all watching. Shocking. Shocking. Roddy Can't Game says, we should be giving money to Ryan, not the other way around. Absolutely. It's his birthday. So all the more reason to say massive thank you, Ryan. I hope you have a fantastic day, mate. And I hope everybody in the live chat wished him a happy birthday because he is a top lad. JP comments with the Nansen shocking emoji there from Roy Keane. Nice one there, JP lad. Mark Alexander comments, I told you last week we're not finishing top 3. Everyone laughing at us, United, we will finish 6th, if that. Nothing improves, just the same as last season. Yeah, I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult to really kick on when a lot of clubs have improved around you with the personnel within their sides, and United haven't. I mean, do we really expect to close the gap on Liverpool when they've just signed Thiago and they're getting Diogo Jota, and United have so far only signed Donny van der Beek, and we finished 30-odd points behind them? Do we expect them to close the gap that much? Sarvulon, great to have you in here, Sarvulon says, happy birthday, nice one, Sar. Jarvis Cocker getting in here with a super chat as well. He says, I love Solskjaer, but why does he always play James against weaker opposition? There's no space for the one-trick pony to run. Ollie should know better. Absolutely. Bring that one-trick pony on at the end of the game to take advantage of all the bucking mares later. But definitely don't bring him on early. Don't start him in games. He's not good enough. Kyle Fury comments, United will probably get obliterated in the Champions League. Pff, not looking good, is it? I think this isn't our strongest starting 11, though. Clam J says, that moment when you realise Everton can actually leapfrog us. This is shit, mate. Everton are definitely a good team this season as well. I mean, they're doing bloody bits, aren't they? Calvert-Lewin got a hat-trick today, didn't he? And they're just smashing teams up for the first 2 games of the season anyway. Obviously, it's a marathon, not a sprint, but it's a good indicator that they are going to have a good season. They've got a good manager there. You know, he's won everything for big clubs. He's able to do his magic and get them playing better out there on the pitch as well. Not only that, they've added to their personnel this season. They made a few really good signings like Alan and also the other player, James Rodriguez. You know, they've signed some really good players. Photo Loco Capture says, Daniel James is possibly the worst winger I've seen in a United shirt. It's possible, it's plausible, it's possible, mate. Him and Gabriel Obertan are tussling it out for me at the moment for possibly the worst winger I've seen. I don't know. Him and Gabriel Obertan. Who do you think's worse? Smash a 1 in the live chat for Gabriel Obertan. Smash a 2 in the live chat if you think Daniel James is worse. Hang on a sec. What's just happened here? Wait. McTominay plays it off to Bruno. Bruno gets fouled edge of the area. He has just been done in the ankle there. And then Pogba's taken down in the penalty box. Hang on, what's happened here? They're going to pull it back for the Bruno foul, are they? They've got to. He was just absolutely kicked in the ankle. That was a foul on Bruno Fernandes on the edge of the area. Let's have a look. You can't really call the Pogba challenge, even though that is a foul. He's just got caught. But the foul before it will be pulled back to the Bruno incident because that was the first foul. That was the first foul. So I don't think this is going to be a penalty. They're just checking if it's a penalty, you know, guys. They're checking the VAR here. But I don't see how that could be awarded as a penalty because the initial foul was on Bruno Fernandes outside the area, unless they decide that that wasn't a foul and they're going to give the Paul Pogba foul. But actually, hang on, because Bruno got his ball over the top, didn't he? So look at that. That is, yeah, Bruno, no, the advantage would have gone to United because Bruno did get his ball over the top. Sorry, look, the ball's actually in play still, look. It's gone over the top. Pogba might probably not get onto it, but that's got to be a pen then. Go on, that's got to be a pen because Bruno's ball's going over the top to Pogba. He's running up to it and he's scythed down. That's got to be a pen. Go on. Go on. The VAR's checking it, lads and lasses. 40 minutes, 10 seconds gone, and the VAR is being checked here. Manchester United should have a penalty here, actually, because the advantage would have been given to Bruno, and then it's over the top there. The ball's over the top. Pogba's running onto it. He's brought down. Oh, but it's a free kick. Piss poor. They've brought it back to the initial foul for Bruno. He takes his free kick. It's hit the wall. It's hit the wall. It's hit the wall. It's hit the wall. Shit, man. No, that should have been a penalty, actually. I said that same thing. I said it's going to be pulled back to the initial incident, which was Bruno being fouled. But Bruno, actually, if you actually watch the replay back, Bruno has been fouled, but he's still got his pass off. So then the advantage goes to United. Pogba's running onto it. Pogba's brought down. That's a fucking penalty, man. If you look at it like that. Fernandes over to the left-hand side now. Go on. Rashford. Bruno does well to keep hold of it for United. Fosu-Mensah on the ball. Martial's come really wide on the right and deep. Martial gives it away. What's he doing? What are you doing, Tony? What are you doing, Tony? Tony's got it back. Only he didn't get it back, but we've got it back. Adam Crook says, I want us to win legit with no pens. Dude, I don't even care how we win as long as we win in this one. If we get a legit penalty, then it's a legit penalty, isn't it? Let's have a little vote then, lads and lasses. Smash a 1 in the live chat if you think that was a penalty. Smash anything else if you don't think it was a penalty. Stephen Ty doesn't think so. Mikey thinks it is. Johnny thinks it is. Ben Dorr, Photoloco Capture says no. Aaron Homeland says yes. Roddy Can't Game, no. Kyle Fury, no. James 1, Jarvis, no. Leaf Comedy, no. Disco Dave, no. Gungshi, somewhere in the middle. It was a bit of a tricky one. It depends how you judge it. Do you pull it back to the initial foul on Bruno? Bearing in mind he does get his ball off. He does get his pass off, which Pogba's running onto. So it depends how they look at that one. Nice one, guys. Thanks for voting. Do us a favour if you're watching this watch along, lads and lasses. If you have not done so yet, smash the like on it, please, lads and lasses. Click the thumbs up button. That will help us compete with some of the bigger channels and stuff like that. Obviously, we're just an independent pig. So if you like this show, please do get involved in the comments as well. If you're not commenting, I'll try and read your comment out when you do comment. Ren Chan, Dev Rudd, Binstindi, hello. Mount says Van der Beek looks depressed. Man, Van der Beek should be on this pitch really now. Got to get him on the pitch, don't we? I want to see him, see what he can do. Devil of a Red says Voodoo and Poltergeist. Devil of a Red, how you doing, man? Said Voodoo and Poltergeist, secret United fans. They've seen the error of their ways. Go on, keep it in, lad. Luke Shaw keeps it in. Oh, and he's giving it away. This is so shit. This is dreary. Alex says this is some of the worst football I've seen United play in a while. I agree, man. I agree. This is really bad. Really bad. Yeah, look at Donny van der Beek on the sidelines, man. He's about to cry, bless him. Look at him, man. He does look like, what the fuck's going on, man? Is he crying? It looks like, bloody hell. It looks like it's sort of dawned on him what's going on. And Mason Greenwood's on the sidelines there, thinking about that bird in Iceland. He's trying to take his mind off of this absolute pile of gash that's going on the pitch. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's there. He doesn't know what to say, really. Ian Greenall, thank you for your super chat. He comments, watched better Sunday League. So bad. Yep, really bad. We haven't created hardly anything in this one so far. Alex says Van der Beek looks depressed. Yes. Eddie Benson says Donny van der Beek must be thinking, what have I done? He does look like he's about to cry on the sidelines. Legit. Like, no joke. When I know you're thinking probably we're watching this and you're like, what the hell are we on about? He's actually like this. He's sitting there like that. I saw the expression he had on his face. Here we go, down the right then. Pogba. It's a very depressing game so far. Kayam says Palace playing dirty, kicking our players and getting away with it. Always. Paul Pogba then plays it down to Fosu-Mensah on the right, who runs onto it. He plays it to Daniel James. Daniel James cuts back, plays it over to Bruno Fernandes, who's come deep. Sorry, it wasn't. It was Victor Lindelof. I'm watching on the phone, guys. Oh, Victor passes it all the way back to David De Gea now. Hey, what's up there, Muba? Muban Geezy. Hello, he says, we need strikers. Dude, we need all sorts of players into all sorts of positions, to be honest. Strikers not even the main one, but I hear you. We could do with some more firepower up there. Mikey Smith says, first half is done. Let's regroup for the second half. I agree, mate. 45 minutes, 6 seconds gone on the clock here. Not much in stoppage time. 4 minutes, actually, it says. 4 minutes of added time. So come on then, United. Let's get one back. Fosu-Mensah in the area now. Nice one, Bruno. Little give and go with Dan James. Over to Fosu. He's in space. He gets the ball into the 6-yard box. Good ball in. Oh, and it's cleared away by Palace. Come on, boys. Let's do a little better. This is ridiculous. And here they just running at us. Route 1. Route 1, they're away again on the counter. Good challenge there by Bruno Fernandes, getting back and getting a very important foot in there. Well done, Bruno. But they still come at us down the left. There we go. Do something, Lindelof. He's been done again. No, good save, David De Gea. What a save by De Gea. What a save by David De Gea. Brilliant save. But what an absolutely awful piece of United defending again. Dreary as you like, completely cut open once down the right and then cut open again down the left. They had 2 bites at the cherry. But a fantastic, it was Jordan Ayew with the shot, couple of step overs. It's not Lindelof he's done, actually, my bad. It's McTominay he's done with his step overs, got the half a yard on him, completely done him. And then David De Gea's made a brilliant save by De Gea. Aaron Frank says De Gea can only save us so many times. Absolutely. He's already saved us twice in this game from some really bad defending. Corner comes in, headed away. Palace still got the pressure on it. This half has been all Crystal Palace. United have been terrible. Zaha with a shot at the near post. David De Gea covers it and watches it go wide. Bloody hell. Viking Red says De Gea's back. That was a really good save by De Gea. Aniket Mohan says worst half of the season. Good one there. Probably the worst half of the season if you actually went back into last season, though. That's the sad thing. Yeah, we do need to improve at the back massively. We look all over the place on the counter-attack then. Just like the guys just don't really know where they're meant to be. Like, just bad organisation. McTominay does well to win it back in the middle, but we are pulled back for a foul. Devil of a Red says he deserves it, Viking, for playing this team and leaving Lindelof at the back on his own. Look, I don't get Solskjaer's selection in this game, I'll say it how it is. He has had a bit of a strange one, but I was assuming it's down to conditioning issues with the players. Like, there's no good reason to not play Aaron Wan-Bissaka other than that he's not 100% and he may be carrying a little knock or he's not 100% fit, which a lot of these players are going to be like that because they've not played a lot of football recently. He's not played any international football either, so he's not going to be 100% in terms of match conditioning and all that stuff, so it makes sense. But Daniel James, that's just a strange one. He's done nothing all first half. We're crying out for Greenwood in this game. We're absolutely crying out for Mason. And that's it for me now. Forget Victor Lindelof. You have to play Bailly from now on. You have to play Bailly, even if he is reckless and nutty. Let's just work with Bailly, because at least he does have good defensive qualities. Lindelof gets done in the air. He's weak as piss. And that first goal that we conceded, or the only goal that we conceded, was all down to Lindelof. Just not getting a foot in. Not getting a foot in down the left there. Allowed Schlupp to just do him and have his way with him. And then it's put in at the back stick by Townsend. That was all Lindelof's doing. Inadequate defender he is. He's an inadequate defender. We need to get somebody a little bit better there. No disrespect to him. He's probably a good utility player to have to play anywhere across the back line for United. As a utility player, but not as a starter. We need to put Eric Bailly in now. And actually, we need to go and buy somebody because Eric Bailly's not really proven that he's going to be good enough consistently to do it for us anyway. So yeah, that Bailly-Maguire combination makes more sense for the short term. But actually, we need to get some bloody players in. Taz comments that De Gea now has a true challenger in Henderson. Well, yes, he does, and David De Gea hopefully has that competition for places now. And that's half-time, lads and lasses. Oh, my God. What a shit first-half performance that was. One of the very worst first-half performances I've ever seen. Not going to lie. Crystal Palace ran that game. United didn't get going. We couldn't penetrate. We couldn't pass. Barely 2 passes together. We couldn't deal with Crystal Palace's pressing early on. And they just pressured us and bullied us and could have scored a couple, actually. It's 1-0 at half-time. We're probably fortunate to go in at 1-0, really. David De Gea's made a brilliant save there. And if not for that, then we could have been 2-0 down. So, bloody hell, it's a terrible first half. Terrible first half. How would you rate that first half out of 10? I have to, honestly, and this is me being totally honest now, I don't know if I could give it worse than... Yeah, I'm going to have to give it a 1. I don't know, it's like, could it be any worse than that? Really? Could it be any worse than that? I don't know. That was dreary. Maybe if we'd have conceded 3, so maybe I'll give it a 2 then. But it's a 1 or a 2 out of 10 performance from these lads so far. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Gungshi, thank you so much for getting in here, buddy, with your super chat, dude. Sorry, matey, if I missed that, you legend. 12 minutes ago. I apologise, Gungshi. Are you still in the live chat, Magunganator? Yes, he is. Legend Gung Shi. He says, happy birthday to the legend Ryan Burberspin 9. Come on, United. Show some passion for F's sake. Down with this gashtastic goblinry. Gung Shi, thank you so much, man, for that, dude. Thank you for your support, mate. And I 100% agree with you, mate. This is gashtastic goblinry. This is something out of the Ginger Goblin David Moisey playbook. This is so far. This is Moisey-esque. We haven't said that for a while about Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's United, but this is Moisey-esque. You know, like that movie with Bradley Cooper and Robert De Niro in it called Silver Linings Playbook, yeah? It's like we're using Moisey's playbook, except it's called Ginger Linings Playbook. That's what we're using right now. We're using David Moyes' Ginger Linings Playbook to play football. Dara Azizi says, I get it. How you doing, Dara? Wakas Akram says, worst half Fernandes has played. Yeah, Fernandes lackluster in that half too. Every single player was lackluster. Name me one player out there that had a really good impact. McTominay was lively. McTominay won a bunch of things. McTominay played a good few balls, but other than that, he's also made a few errors as well. So not the best. Yeah, Luke Shaw, I guess, was okay. Going down the left, David De Gea. It's got to be David De Gea, hasn't it? He saved us twice in that game so far. Lindelof letting one come through at the back there, which he swept up on. And then that really good save as well from Jordan Ayew shot towards the end of the first half. Yeah, JP says Ginger Linings Playbook. Absolutely. David Moyes' Ginger Linings Playbook. Goblins Playbook. Absolutely. Viking Red says, Pig, can you blame Ollie if Woodward picks the team? Woodward doesn't pick the team, though. Surely Woodward wouldn't pick Daniel James ahead of Greenwood. Surely Woodward wouldn't pick Fosu Mensah ahead of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. There must be some other reasons why Aaron Wan-Bissaka's not playing. He must be tired, just injured, or I don't know. There's got to be something. Why the hell would you not have him on the pitch? Same with Greenwood. Roddy Khan Games' third coffee drink of the day. Oh, get in there, mate. I'm on the Lucasade energy myself. I need some energy, man. I'm just melting today. Like I said, I have a stressful day before this game. I was looking for a bit of relief watching United. And unfortunately, it's not really come. It's just added to my stresses, and I'm pissed off. Gabriel Lopez says Greenwood, Van der Beek, and Bissaka coming on in the second half. Yeah, I'd love to see Donny come on. Greenwood's a must for me. Do you know what, though? There's no way Solskjaer makes a halftime substitute. He doesn't do that. That's one of my criticisms of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And I love him. I love the guy. I think he's done a great job so far as United manager. But his in-game management's not the best. He doesn't make substitutes early enough. I bet he waits until like the bloody 78th minute or something to make a sub in this one. I mean, I don't know. I would look at this first half performance and think, yeah, he should see that something needs to change. He should see that Daniel James isn't giving us an outlet down that right-hand side, and we've been completely weak down the right. So bringing Greenwood on would absolutely increase the likeliness that we do something down the right, because Greenwood's just amazing when he comes on and plays there. And he's got such great directness, but also intelligence on the ball and that vision and execution. Dan James just doesn't have that for us right now. The right-hand side is looking ropey as anything. Greenwood definitely needs to come on. I would also chuck Donny van der Beek in there. I mean, look, I don't think McTominay's had the most awful first half, but we're definitely missing Matic. It's erratic in there. We're giving the ball away too much. He's giving the ball away. Pogba's giving the ball away. Pogba's actually looked reasonably lively, but look, this is a poor performance overall from all the players. And the backline's just gash. Kyle Fury says, get Roy Keane out of retirement and torture those players till... I'd be swinging punches at him if I was in the dressing room. I'd be swinging punches at him. That's right, Roy Keane would be doing all sorts. I wouldn't let him get on the bus. Nonsense. That's a shit Roy Keane impression. Bloody awful, man. Look at this goal, ready? All right, they're just showing the replay on Sky Sports. So the ball comes over the top here from the left-hand side. And the ball comes into the back stick. And it's just awful defending all round. Victor Lindelof doesn't get the challenge in. And inside in the middle, of course, you've got players like Maguire. And I think it's Luke Shaw who is in there as well. And they just haven't got the pace and the speed to get back. They're not even really busting along to get back. Oh my God, Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw are shit. I've just decided, I'm watching this replay for the third time. They're both shit as well. Why are they not busting along to get back into the danger zone there? Stupid idiots, man. They've got no understanding between them. Instead of one of them staying a little bit back and one of them going forward to sort of cover most of the areas that the ball could potentially come into the back stick. No, they just both stop sprinting, and then the ball comes in behind them. So it's Lindelof, it's Maguire, it's Shaw. They've all had a calamity with the defending of that goal. JP says, I'll be back for the run, pig. No worries, JP. Yeah. Crikey. Thank you very, very much for that, JP. I'll see you later on then, buddy, if you're getting off ski. Top lad, appreciate you stopping by. I hope you're good. FC United Forever says, yeah, they'll be pushing that coach home when it will get them fitter. That's right. We should get Roy Keane in there whipping them, for sure. We should just get him as a motivational speaker at the football club. Numero uno, hello to you. Stefan Harringtonio says, Harry is still on holiday in Greece. Thank you, Matty the Rush Meister, by the way. Matt Rush, really appreciate it, dude. Yeah, if you're tuning into this show and you're not subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Get involved with this channel. We do watch-alongs for every single game, and we cover all of different aspects of Manchester United. So get involved, smash the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when we post live, and get involved with the Bacon again. Become a member if you want to. But you don't have to. No, we've got great members here, though. Thank you very much, such as Aaron Homeward there, as you can see. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Also, do us a favour and smash that like button. Rick Brown with a super chat says, sorry you've had a stressful day, mate. Great vid. Thank you very much, Rick. Yeah, it's an absolutely terrible day for me. But, it's not, well, it's not, let's not be dramatic. It's not that bad. Nobody's died or anything. But, yeah, stressed to the max. I'm stressed to the nines. Jeanette Pugh says, fucking lazy Shaw. Absolutely, yeah. Agreed. And Maguire. No energy, Matt Rush says. Shocking. Thank you for that, Rick. Superstar says, so we can only score from the penalty spot now, for fuck's sake. Danny Martinez says, Ollie out, pig in. Thank you, Danny Martinez. Greenwood's warming up, is he? Oh, no, what am I about? I'm tripping. They're just, they're just showing a replay of, like, don't know, Greenwood warming up at the start of the game. I was thinking that was a short half time, But hopefully he does come on second half. We need him, man. Daniel James is not giving us a good option on that right-hand side. Ryan Burberspin9 says, get Donny van der Beek on for Scott. Yeah, good call. Alex says, sigh, this is poor. Very disappointing, Alex. Primot, mate, thank you so much for getting in with your super chat, my friend. What a top lad. He says, Vic and Slab defending is basically the same thing as just throwing handfuls of spaghetti at their attackers. Because they're a bunch of sticks that snap under pressure, you mean, easily. Yeah, that makes sense, dude. And maybe even add a bit of hot water into the mix and watch them frickin' melt. I said water very strange there, didn't I? Hot water. Hot water. Robert Bell says, thank you so much, by the way, Primot, for that, mate. Top lad. Appreciate it, dude. Robert Bell says, having a half-time strongbow. So need right now to de-stress. Dude. Shit, man. You're making me think. Have I got any sort of alcohol? Shame I don't have a bottle of vodka I could just mainline into my eyeball right now to make me feel a little bit better. Because this is dreary, man. But no, unfortunately, I don't. I'm just drinking the old Lucasade. Marlborough Man says, are they still doing 5 subs or back to 3? I think it's 5, isn't it? Somebody will clarify that for me. I can't remember, actually. Maybe it's 3. Maybe they did change it back. I can't quite remember that. Numero Uno says, terrible defending by Lindelof and Shaw. Woodward, open your eyes. Absolutely gashtastic. Matt Rush, thank you so much for the super chat as well, Matt Rush. He says, no energy in the team. Get either Donny van der Beek or Greenwood on. 100% agree. Like, Donny coming on would be good for McTominay. And we would all like to see if Donny van der Beek and Pogba in the middle together to see how that would work out. And definitely I agree with Greenwood coming on. Like, we're crying out for Greenwood in this game. He should have started anyway. We all know that. I don't know really what the statement is, not starting Greenwood on him. Just because he did that thing with England, that's got nothing to do with it. We know Solskjaer wants to have him in the team. I don't get it. I just don't get that with Greenwood. Thank you, Matt Rush. Narendra Nabil says, we need a good coach, not signed player, blah, blah. Yeah, well, look, it's not really about the players. I understand. Like, we are coming up against Crystal Palace. We've got better players than them, in my opinion. People like Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Martial. But have you seen Rashford in this game today? Like, we just haven't. It's just not working. Whatever the game plan is, whatever the confidence is, whatever the fitness is at this moment in time, it's all shit. It's just not up to a good standard. Rashford's playing awful. Martial's looking terrible up top there. Not really getting any service at all either, but certainly anything he's touched has turned to shite. Dan James, terrible over on that right-hand side. Even Bruno's looking subpar. We haven't had any real pre-season to do anything in this with this team. That's the thing. So it is a bit weird, but everybody else is in the same sort of boat. The only thing is, what I would say is Crystal Palace, although they've got injury issues and they were a worse team, they did play that game against Southampton the other day and they did win. So they've had a game in the Premier League to maybe just get back up to speed a little bit. And United just look like we haven't woken up from pre-season yet. We're still there, sleepwalking out there. Rick Brown says, bit more, mate, for snacks for you and the missus. I'm just going to have all those snacks, actually, Rick Brown, because she usually eats all the snacks, doesn't she? Because she's an uncontrollable mare when it comes to eating food. Anyway, nice one. Alex says, Mason Greenwood is coming on. I hope so, buddy. Gungshi says, take out my eyeballs and fry them in ginger pig. That is unbelievable. I hate it, Gungshi, mate. I hate what I'm seeing. I want to take my eyeballs out and fry them in ginger, mate. I do. Yeah, FC United Forever says, no, they went back to 3 subs. Ow. Doesn't help us, does it at all, really? Ian Greenwell says, I'm glad I bought beers to numb out the pain. Good shout. I really could do with a beer right now. Stress to the max, guys. Let's breathe. Let's just have a moment, guys, because this is stressful. You can get stressed out watching United quite easily. I certainly do. Come on, let's breathe, guys. Let's take a moment. Ready? In. Out. No, that's not bloody helping. Mark Alexander says, Arsenal and Spurs, Everton may all finish above us. United, it's sad to say. Claude Chetty says, hi. How's it going, Claude? Good to have you in here, the Chetty Meister. Danny Hustle, hello. He says, people laughed when I said Arsenal will finish above us. Arsenal bullied us last season. Calm down, Donny. Sorry, mate. Calm down, Danny. It's only just been half of football for Manchester United so far in this season. So calm down. It's still early days. But yes, this is a shit half of football. Tony Mukalabi comments, let's sign one player, please. I see no sense for Ollie. I agree. Michael Rosen says, I just watched Bruno's dive over and over, and not being a United fan, I laughed, but it was full of pain. That's not good, is it there, Michael Rosen, mate? Norfolk Pyro says, at this rate, Luton will win. Stephen Ty says, I said it before, Pig. After we lose, we get players. Stipmeister says, are you conceiving a baby? What is happening? I don't know. I was just trying to breathe a little bit, but it didn't really help. Devil of a Red says, Mark, we did see this coming. The Glazers haven't backed any manager yet, and Solskjaer will be made the scapegoat for their mismanagement of the club. Absolutely, look. We need to get some players in now, but the facts are the facts, though. We still should be beating them with the team that we've got out there. So the coach does have to do his job, but still, it's difficult to have that contention, that competition in the team, that ferocity in the team, perhaps, when everybody's sort of safe in their jobs. You need a little bit of competition in there. You need extra depth and quality and challenge for spaces in this team, and that brings out the best in players. We need to get more players. We do, but that's not the only reason why we're doing shit today. I do think there's a lot of reasons. Palace is slightly ahead of us in terms of starting this season. They've already had a game a week ago, and they've had time to work on things and bed in a little bit sooner. United, we haven't really had that. We've had that B-team game against Aston Villa. That's the only real sort of game that we've had properly. So that's no excuse. We should be getting the better of them and doing the job in training. We've just got it wrong in the first half. Everyone looks asleep. And the tactics, whatever tactics there are, which I can't see what the tactics are, to be honest, in this one, haven't been good. We haven't got any sort of form of tactics. Let's have a look at the halftime statistics, everybody, just to give you a rundown of what's going on in the first half. The second half's just about to get underway, so I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. Get involved in the live chat and smash a thumbs up on it if you haven't done so already, lads and lasses. Appreciate you all for stopping by and getting in here. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. I'll keep you up to date with what's going on. So Townsend scored in the 7th minute. Mason Greenwood's coming on. Yes, finally, Solskjaer, he's done it. He's got the bottle to do it. Yes, there. Get in there, Mason Greenwood. Come on, son. Crying out for Mason. Crying out for him. We're calling out for a hero till the morning comes. That's Mason Greenwood, lads and lasses. And on he comes for Daniel James, who's shit and shouldn't actually be starting in this game. He's not that shit. He's a young lad. He's a backup. That's all he should be. But Solskjaer's realised the error of his ways, and he has made the substitutiono. So get in there, my son. Mason Greenwood was warming up at half-time there. We're underway then, lads and lasses. Sorry, let me sort this timer out. I've had a mare. The timer is having a mare. Let me sort it out. Finally, yes, we've got Mason Greenwood on the pitch. Get in. We needed him. We bloody needed him. Right, okay, there we go, guys. The timer's up in the top right-hand corner there. If you guys want to sync up for the second half, 45 minutes, 23 seconds gone. Mason Greenwood on the pitch. That's right, Solskjaer. Finally. Finally, Solskjaer's seen the light there. Steve Johnson. Hey, Steve Johnson. How are you, mate? He says, hey, Pig, got my friend, co-worker, Danny Arter watcher. He's a Man United fan. Still trying to convert him to Liverpool hat. Stay safe, all. Steve Johnson, thank you so much for that, dude. Thank you for recommending this channel. And shout out to Danny R for watching if it's your first time watching Danny R. To be fair, I'm probably not on that form today, mate, because I'm stressed out to fook. I was stressed out before we even got going today, and United have stressed me out even more. So, look, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off today. So, sorry about it, guys. I'd like to be my own jovial self, but I'm freaking pissed off. Steve Johnson, Rick Brown says more for you and some for the missus. Nah, mate. All for me. All for me. Thank you very much for that, Rick Brown, by the way, mate. Tottenham. I'll make sure she gets some. She gets a lot, though. Savuna says, just hope Ollie doesn't take off Bruno for Donny. That Mac guy should come off. McTominay, fair play. Yeah, well, look, he's not done that, but he has brought Mason Greenwood on for Daniel James at half-time, which I think is a bold move, and that's good. Alex says we already instantly look better with Greenwood. We always do, don't we? When we play through Greenwood down the right, he creates, man. He's so bold with his play. When Daniel James is on, he just runs into alleys. He runs into brick walls. He runs into space that isn't there. He rarely gets the ball in. When he does get the ball in, it's rarely on target. And he's just a bit of a headless chicken. I don't think he's got the same level of vision at all as somebody like Greenwood, who seems like a really intelligent footballer. Like, what I like about Greenwood is he's rapid as anything. Look at Ed Woodward looking on in his bloody ninja mask there. You see, he looks like a prat. He looks like a potato with a mask on right now. You know, when you saw Alex Ferguson with the same mask on, Alex Ferguson looked like an absolute don. You see Ed Woodward with the mask on, he just looks like a massive melt, doesn't he? Bloody Lego-headed melt. Thank you, Ethan Robson. He says, like the video. Thank you, mate. Yeah, do chuck a thumbs up on it if you haven't done so. Down the right then, here we go. Come on, United. Played in the middle, Paul Pogba. Go on, Paul. Greenwood overlapping run. The ball comes into him, but it's cut out. Mason Greenwood donning that 11 shirt. That number 11 shirt. Glenn says a penny for Donny's thoughts. Gungshi says, Matt Rush super chat pig. Oh, man, sorry, Matt Rush. Dude, there's a lot of super chats coming in. I'm missing them today. I apologise about that, everyone. Steve Johnson, shout out, buddy. Where's Matty Rush's? Oh, he says, I think Ollie is... Thank you, Gungshi, mate. He says, I think Ollie has proven a point to the board with this selection. James over Mason makes no sense. 100% with that one. I think you might be right. Fosu Mensah over Aaron Wan-Bissaka as well. He's basically highlighting the fact that if anything happens to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, we've got Fosu Mensah at right back. But it's a bit of a gamble for him to make, isn't it? Crap, here's Palace on the counter, shot on goal. Good save by De Gea, crikey. Raj Taj Mahood, hello. He says, God forgive me, I'd strangle Woodward till his head popped. That's a bit strong, but fair play to you. Disco Dave says, Sir Alex, get in there, Sir Alex. What a lad, what a lad. Wengie Simmons, how you doing, Wengie? He says, salute from Bermuda. Bring the smoke. Thank you, Wengie Simmons, for getting in here all the way from Bermuda. Great to have you all watching all over the world, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by. Where are you watching from in the world, everyone? Down the right then, United, come on. Greenwood's just holding his position in the edge of the area there. Pogba gets his head up. Down the right now. Pogba on the ball. Play it over to the left. Good sprayed pass out to the left-hand side. Switches up play to the left to Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw gets the better of the defender. Whips a good ball in, but it's cleared away easily by the defenders of Crystal Palace there, who pop it off. And now Palace again coming forward with a little counter-attack opportunity. They've looked dangerous on the counter in this one. United haven't held their shape very well. Whiskey Charlie's watching from Virginia. West Virginia. Home to mama. Take me home. Country roads. Thank you, Whiskey Charlie, for getting in here, buddy. Ahora is in Ho-Ho, Iran. Shout out Ahora for tuning in from Iran, my friend. Legend. Nice one getting in here. Yeah, J.U. Sands from Warwickshire. No, sorry, Nuneaton in Warwickshire. Nice one, mate. I thought Nuneaton was in bloody Scotland, man. Matt Ross has subscribed to the channel. Thank you very much. No, I'm not watching that Arsenal guff. Ian Greenall, how are they getting on? OP Dragon says, should Sir Alex be knighted? Oh, no, they're on later, actually, yeah. Should Sir Alex be knighted again because he is such a legend, man? Yeah, knight him twice, I say. He should be called Sir Alex Ferguson. I think that's true. Sir Ferguson. Absolutely. Rashford's pass is blocked away. Pogba wins it back well. Pogba gets a shot off. Saved by Gator, but decent individual bit of play there by Paul Pogba. Trying to create something. Trying to make something happen at least. Decorated Hero says, Pig does a great Sean Connery. I don't do a great Sean Connery, mate. I do a terrible Sean Connery. Don't tell me I do a great Sean Connery, Moneypenny, because it's a terrible Sean Connery. It's not good. Roddy Can't Game says, best for last. Anthony Brooks says, love and blessings, Flying Pig. Big up, big man. Thank you. Right back at you, too. Archie Campbell, hello, bro. Jonathan Gallagher, injury pig. You what, mate? Gasper Name says, Man United don't let us down. Play seriously. Daniel Murray says, a bit of tact. If you get knighted twice, you become a lord. Is that true? Lord Ferguson, I didn't know that, actually. So he should be, so Lord Ferguson, that'd be pretty cool. So are you telling me that, that Alan Sugarmelt's been knighted twice? Fosu Mensah down on the ground, actually. Yeah, there is an injury here. Fosu Mensah's down. Is he okay? He gets back up to his feet. I think he's okay. I think he's all right. Fosu Mensah. Lee Cameron says, I feel terrified anytime McTominay gets the ball. He's not ready or good enough. Very hit and miss. He is very hit and miss. Some games he's been brilliant, but he is very hit and miss. He's not consistent enough for us. He's not ever really convinced me that he can come in and do the job. It's a bit of a surprise that he's starting in this game today over Donny and certainly over Matic as well. Disco Dave says, Jesus Christ, this is torture. I 100% agree with you there, Disco Dave. It's a calamity. Ruddy Can't Game says, no spamming at Archie. Ethan Robson says, Archie is my mate. Absolutely. No, that's right. Yeah, just try not to get too many comments. Ruddy's timed you out there. Yeah, just try not to spam, Archie. You're definitely more than welcome in here, obviously, but not too many messages too soon, matey. You'll be back in a few minutes. Ruddy's just timed you out. Mrs. P, Cake Bandit getting in with a super chat. Thank you, love. Decorated Hero says, Mrs. P. Mrs. P's in the house. Everybody put a cake emoji in the live chat for Mrs. P. Gung, she says, Mrs. P, Cake Bandit, Legendess of the Brigade. Michael Sahani says, Ollie, you're no champions. Ah. This is a depressor. This is a depressor, guys. I mean, I've just lost the will. What's happened in this second half? I mean, I know we've got Greenwood on, but still, it's just more of the same old shit as the first half. We're watching a pile of turd in terms of the football and performance from United today. This is something else. Yeah, I agree, Matt Rush. He's amazed McTominay's still on the pitch. McTominay was just too erratic. I mean, he threw himself around and did some good challenges and stuff like that in the first half and had a shot on goal, but he was just too erratic. Like, we needed somebody more stable on the ball in the middle. If you looked at how Donny was against Villa when he was so good on the ball. Hang on a sec, Villa at Crystal Palace with a chance again. Half a yard shot on goal just over David De Gea's goal, man. Oh my God, Andros Townsend peppering us today and almost made another shocking result for Manchester United there. That would have been 2-0, potentially final nail in the coffin today, because this doesn't look like a good United display where we can easily get back into this. We're just not clicking, we're not firing on any cylinders at all, never mind all of them. So this is preposterous. JB says, same old crap indeed. Mark Pentis says, McTominay not good enough for United shirt. Donny was so comfortable on the ball against Villa, though. Like, I was thinking he would be playing that role, but no, he's gone for McTominay. Solskjaer making a strange decision today all round. Greenwood should have definitely started. Long ball over the top is aimless. And Crystal Palace get it back. But actually, referee, come on, that's a foul, mate. What are you doing, ref? Greenwood was fouled. Yeah, that's right. Give me a yellow card. Spot on. Finally, the ref's not a twat for a change. Ward fouled in on Greenwood there. Decorated Hero says, great, many thanks, Nicola. Gunshi says, believe Pig, Greenwood and or Pogba or Bruno to score. I feel it in my loins. I was feeling it too, Gunshi, but not so sure now. I mean, look, Greenwood, I think, obviously is an incredible talent, and him coming on the pitch is definitely going to help us, as he always does. But the rest of this performance is so toothless at the moment. We just haven't really got in their third much at all and created anything of note, so I'm worried. And we look ropey at the back. Just a depressing performance. I mean, I was really excited watching the game today, but it's just I've had it taken out of me already. Here's Palace again on the counter, and they're clean through. One-on-one on the goal. One-on-one on goal. Oh, my days. Good defending there. Scott McTominay gets back and gets enough on it to just get a challenge and get the ball away. But, oh, my Lord. Scott McTominay, the ball comes in again. Oh, through everybody. Crikey, dodgy stuff. And see, Palace are doing us time and time again on the counter. That's why I'm worried. Because I think even if we do score, we might bloody concede again before this game's finished. We're looking ropey as anything at the back. Fucking useless shit, isn't it? Anyway, hopefully we improve a little bit in this one. Marlborough Man says, I don't feel anything in my loins. Probably all the Marlboroughs, mate. Probably all the Marlboroughs stopping the blood flow. I don't know. Alpha Kone. How are you doing, Alpha Kone? Aaron Thrax 28's crying. I agree with you. It's a bloody cry. It's a situation for crying, this one. Eddie Benson says, what's happening in the midfield? Where's Matic? Nobody knows. Matic is not featuring in the matchday squad today. No idea why not, but he's not. We've got McTominay starting the game. There's no Van der Beek in there either. Paul Van der Beek comments, I'm furious, Mr. P. Ollie will probably make subs in the 80th minute. Yeah, I think so. I think it's actually quite a surprise to me that he made those subs at half-time, that he brought Greenwood on at half-time, because he hasn't done that a lot. But even he could see that Daniel James was just having a stinker out there and needed to come off. Pound Cake OG says McSaw should never ever play again for us. Maybe a bit harsh. I mean, look, he should just be another backup for us. We all know that the pecking order of United in terms of the midfield should be like Bruno, Pogba, Matic, Van der Beek, McTominay, Fred. Or Fred McTominay. You know, that should be the pecking order. So starting in this game, I have no idea why we would do that. Why would we have McTominay, who's one of the lowest down in the pecking order, starting alongside Pogba in this one? Doesn't really make sense. I kind of agree with what Matt Rush said. Maybe it is a bit of a bold move by Ollie just to say to the board that we don't have the depth here, but it's a bold move. Matt Rush says 5 at the back and getting rinsed by 2 Palace players. Yeah, you see in the organisation, they're all over the place. They're just running at us and we look like a rabbit caught in the headlights when they do it. Jonathan Gallagher says this ref is useless. That's fair. He's just given a yellow card out to Timothy Fosu-Mensah. Let's have a look at this challenge on by Fosu-Mensah here. Yeah, and it is a bit late there, to be fair, and nowhere near the ball. Yeah, it's an embarrassing state of affairs, Lee Cameron. It is. Eddie Benson, my blood's boiling too, mate. I'm furious, man. Honestly, I'm just trying to chill because I'm hoping that United are going to turn this around in a moment. I don't want to get too carried away because there's still 33 minutes left. But so far, this is absolutely embarrassing. Ren Chan says Rashford is out of form these days. I forgot Rashford was playing again, guys. I did. He did nothing in the first half. I've barely seen him on the ball. He's the player I've seen the least of today. So, yeah, I agree, man. Rashford's done barely piss all. Smash a 1 in the live chat, though, if you still think we're going to go on and win this game. Smash any other number in the live chat if you don't think we're going to win this game. I just want to get a vote, see who's feeling optimistic or not. Johnny Gallagher thinks yes. Glenn doesn't think so. Mabsy doesn't think so. Alex doesn't think so. I think we'll do well to get a draw in this one, to be honest. I mean, look, I'm feeling 1-1 at the moment. Maybe that's optimistic because we're currently 1-0 down and we're not looking like we're going to score anytime soon. And we're ropey at the back. Gungshi still thinks 1. I love the positivity, mate. Devil of a Red says Greenwood should have scored. What? I need to stop reading the chat when we've got the ball. Anyway. Or hang on, I need to delay the chat. I need to figure out a way to delay the chat by 30 seconds. That's a good idea. Maybe there is a setting on YouTube I can just delay. I don't want to delay the whole stream, though, just the chat. There's got to be a way to do that, right? Can somebody Google that for me? Foss, you mentioned the back stick. Greenwood, oh, with a header at the back stick, and it's wide. Oh, he should have done better there, to be fair. But it just came into him. Good ball by Fosu-Mensah. Puts the ball over to the back stick there. Greenwood's in that bit of space there. You know he is because he reads the game so well. And he's just hanging out in that bit of space. Times his run perfectly. Comes onto it. And yes, he should have scored. Should have scored. Yeah, didn't quite get it on target there. Ryan Berber says, I think you can set it to slow chat. You can, but that only actually limits people to 1 comment every minute or however long. So that kind of wouldn't actually help. It's just, if you know what I mean. Gungshi says, I'm trying to be positive, Pig, but it's getting more and more difficult. It's getting more and more absurd. I hear you, Gungshi. This is terrible. This is one of the worst first half performances, well, 60-minute performances I've seen for a long time for United. We have our moments, don't we? But this is as bad as it gets, guys. This is as bad as it gets. This is not prime Real Madrid we're playing here. This is not Bayern Munich we're playing here right now. This is Crystal Palace at Old Trafford, lads and lasses. There's no way we should be putting in such a lacklustre performance here and allowing them to have our way with us. Come on then, lads. Here we go. Oh, Fosu-Mensah tries to get forward, but he's given the ball away, and now they're one-on-one again. David comes out and sweeps up for us again there. Nice one, David De Gea. Positive is that David De Gea's had a good game so far. That's about the only positive in this game. It's about the only positive in this game, isn't it? Bruno Fernandes then, on the ball, hasn't really had much opportunity today to get anything done, or he himself hasn't really created all that much today, I should say. Space on the right then. Pogba elects to cut it back inside though. He does play it down the right now. Fosu-Mensah overlaps. United with a chance. Fosu-Mensah puts it in. 6-yard box, but nobody's there. Pogba's got the ball on the edge of the area again now. Here we go. Pogba gets his head up. Plays it over now to the left-hand side where Bruno is waiting for it in space. Bruno gets his head up and puts a ball into the box. A curling effort, but it is nobody at home. Nobody gets on the end of it for United, and Crystal Palace see the ball away. But this is a bit of a better spell from United. We're actually starting to play some football and get it down and play. No, not good. Will says, this is just rubbish. Go on then, Mason. Go on, Mason. Yes, lads. Go on. Oh, nobody home again. Come on, boys. Create. Where's your bloody vision? Get your head up and actually look where these red shirts are in the box. Why is every bastard just playing an aimless pass in? You know, come on, we're playing the guessing game out there. It's ridiculous. What are we now? A whole bunch we turn into 11 Daniel Jameses now? This is pathetic. Ball to the back stick. Crystal Palace with another chance. Edge of the area. Shot on goal. Blocked away by McTominay. Oh, and a foul committed. Free kick to United. Bloody hell. Pound Cake OG comments, I'm a big fan of Ollie, but he won't last this season. He's been hung out to dry. Never mind Chelsea and Spurs. We can't even create danger against Crystal Palace at home. Dude, that's it. That's the problem. The problem we had at the start of last season was not being able to break the shit teams down. I mean, this is a bigger problem than that, to be fair. We're crying out for signings. I mean, I do feel for Ollie. He will be the scapegoat. He will be hung out to dry. So Luke Shaw's got himself in a dangerous position, but he crumbled like he usually does in that position. If we get some players in, if we get Tellers in, if we get Upamecano in, if we get Sancho in, maybe we'd be better placed to do something this season. Still, we should be beating Crystal Palace with the set of players we got, though. So there's that. But I think if there is injury concern, which there must be, if Greenwood's not starting in this game and Aaron Wan-Bissaka's not starting in this game, then what? Then that just goes to show you the lack of depth we've got in the team. We definitely need to get some players in. But I have to say, Solskjaer's selection is a conundrum. It's a conundrum. John Nathan says, Ollie has spent a lot of money, enough to beat Palace anyways. We've got a better team out there than Palace, so this is preposterous. Faris Jahari says, what is Pogba doing, pig? Thing is with Pogba and McTominay, when we saw that combination last season, they were always pretty bang average together. I don't like that combination at all. The best combination we had in terms of consistency throughout the season last year was by far Matic and Fred. By far. That middle spell of the season when Pogba and McTominay were injured, Matic and Fred allowed the rest of the team to play. As silly as that is, neither of them, I guess you would say, is as big a name as Pogba, but actually Matic and Fred gave United what we needed. They sort of fit the system. Now, I'm not sure if Pogba and McTominay are fitting this system. Donny van der Beek's getting his shirt on. Come on, Donny. Come on, Donny. Come on, Donny van der Beek. Come on and save us. Come on and inspire this set of band of merry melters out here. We need some inspiratione from somewhere. Donny could be the man. Donny, do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Donny, do-do-do-do-do. He's got to come on. Here's Palace again with another attack, though, down the right. Disco Dave says, Mrs. P is the best. Joshua Bullock says, Pogba is throwing a temper tantrum. Nicholas Critchlow says, what's the score? It should be up in one of these corners. It's 1-0 currently to Crystal Palace. Mason Greenwood, though, cuts in. Mason Greenwood. Oh, no, and his shot is blocked. Fosu-Mensah gathers it up. United still with the possession in a danger zone. Go on, Bruno. Pops it off to Pogba. Pogba keeps his possession of the ball this time. Goes into no man's land. Gives it to Maguire. Maguire gets his head up. Gives it to Bruno. Bruno out wide to Fosu-Mensah down the right. Fosu-Mensah gets the ball in. Good pass! Tony Martial with his rare touch of the game. He's barely had any touches of the game so far. Tony Martial. Ruddy Can't Game says, he's my candy girl. Something like that. Jarvis Cocker says, Pogba is taking too many touches on the ball. He slows us up. Always been the case with Paul Pogba, I'm afraid. He's a dawdler. I've said it 100 times. He's the biggest dawdler on the ball we've ever had. Mark Alexander says, Zaha, why did we sell him? Better than James and Scott. Definitely better than them. Yeah, I don't know. We've got a buyback clause on him. Well, not a buyback clause, but a percentage, so maybe we should buy him back. Here's Crystal Palace though with a counter. It looks penetrative. Oh, shocking defended once again by Lindelof. What's he done? No! And they're one-on-one with De Gea. No! Oh, no! It's in the back of the net. Yes! Offside. It's offside. It's offside. It's offside. Wilfried Zaha, man. Caps it off. Look at this. Terrible. Wilfried Zaha all the way through. Lindelof, you are shit. Get rid of that guy out of my team now. I'm sick of seeing the sight of Victor Lindelof. Solskjaer's had a mayor selected Victor Lindelof again today. Clearly, he's a bloody useless merchant. We shouldn't have him anywhere near the side. Pogba's coming off the pitch, is he? Good. Good. He's been useless. Donny van de Beek comes on. Donny van de Beek comes on. Donny's on. No VAR check there, so there's no contention of whether that was or not was not offside there. So it's still 1-0 to Crystal Palace. This is a proper dreary game. Come on then, boys. Rashford, do something finally, Rashford. You've been awful all game. Luke Shaw on the ball. Plays it over to Bruno Fernandes, who gathers it deep. Bruno gets his head up. Space on the right-hand side of the pitch. So all we can really do is get it to Fosu Mensah down the right, and then they put an aimless ball in, and it gets cleared away. That's all we've really got at the moment. There's no sort of penetration or great sort of swashbuckling football going on in the final third for United at all. Donny van de Beek in a United shirt. And isn't it a sad day, though? Isn't it a sad day when our 23-year-old sort of young up-and-coming midfielder is coming on the pitch in this sort of situation where he's got to save the day? Oh, and a shot over the top of the crossbar there by Victor Lindelof. Damn it, he could have redeemed himself there if he got that one under control. But the corner comes in, and Victor Lindelof finds himself there, and he's just unable to get it under the crossbar there. It wasn't a bad effort by Lindelof, considering it came in pretty quick and fast, and there was a deflection on it. But it's just over the crossbar. Stefan Harringtonio says United should have offloaded Pogba in the window. He's an easy street. Maybe they still will. Maybe they still will. He's just not really done it for United ever. That's the problem with Pogba. He's just been gashed for too long. Jordan Ayew one-on-one again. The shot comes in. David De Gea makes the stop. There's a good block in there, I think, by Lindelof. Finally, with something. But oh my God, dodgy again. We are just giving them chance after chance at the moment when we're not creating anything ourselves. Down the left now. Here's Rashford. Rashford, do something, lad. What an awful shot, Rashford. What the fudge? Bloody hell, is he prime Ronaldo versus Porto? Is that what he's just trying to do some shit like that from about 40 yards out? Seriously, Rashi? Adamski says this is going to get very toxic. Unbelievable, eh? So they're checking the VAR for a possible penalty, by the way. For a possible handball. What? What? So the block from Lindelof there is actually a handball, is it? Oh no, it's a handball! It's going to be a penalty, guys! It's definitely going to be a penalty because it's hit Lindelof's arm. What's he doing flapping his arm there like bloody Big Bird? He's an absolute useless tit, man. They're going to give the penalty, guys. Look at this. Don't give the pen. Don't give the pen. They're just checking the VAR now, guys. They're not going to give the penalty for that, are they? Talk about ball to hand. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's he doing flapping there, though? He's a tit. The referee's gone over and have a look at the monitor. It's definitely going to be a penalty. Look, you can see it. You can fucking see it. They're going to give the penalty, guys. VAR's just having a look at it now. The referee's having a look at it. Oh, no, he's given the penalty for handball. Victor Lindelof, again, you've melted. 3 piss-poor defensive gaffes by Victor Lindelof in this game has cost Manchester United ultimately. What's he doing, man? I mean, okay, maybe you could say he didn't know too much about that one, but he's actually flapped his arm up in the air there. It's unlucky in a way, because how can he really get out? Yeah, how can he really get out the way of that? It's kind of unlucky, but still, even though it's Victor Lindelof who's given away a penalty again. Given it away again. Come on, David. Come on, Davide. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's on the sidelines passionately speaking to the assistant here. He's not fucking happy. And now it's going to be a penalty. Jordan Ayew stepping up. McTominay's trying to give him some shit talk in there, trying to psych him out. Fucking hell. And here comes Jordan Ayew with the penalty then, lads and lasses. 71 minutes, 34 seconds gone. Come on, David De Gea. Come on, Davide. Go on, Davide. Go on, Davide. Jordan Ayew steps up. The referee blows his whistle. Come on, David. Come on, David. Come on, David De Gea. Jordan Ayew with the penalty. Yes, David, save it, save it, save it. Yes, David De Gea. David De Gea, you monster. Yes, David, he's back. David De Gea, you beauty. What a good save that was. That was so low to the corner. Look at this. That's a very good save by David De Gea. That's a very good penalty save. And to get back out to it as well before the pouncers striked on it. The strikers pounced on it, I should say. That is absolutely brilliant. That was an excellent penalty save there by David De Gea. He's kept us in this one. 20 minutes left. Come on then, boys. Where's the changes in the team now? Come on, Ollie. Oh, he's already put Van der Beek on. I forgot. And Greenwood at half-time. What the fuck are they checking now on the VAR? What the fuck's this? Hang on. What the hell are they doing? They just want to stitch United up massively now. What the fuck are they possibly checking on the VAR now? No way are they going to retake the penalty. They say David De Gea come off his line too soon. Are you taking the piss, man? He's like a centimetre off his line there. Are you joking me? Surely the referee's got to call that at the moment. Surely VAR's not for a penalty retake. I've never seen it used for that before. Are you taking the piss? Since when was that a thing? Since when's that been a thing? Since when has that been a thing, guys? That's not a thing. We don't get retaken penalty. That's not a thing. Have they just made this shit up today? The referee decides if it's a retaken penalty or the linesman or something, surely. Come on, Davide. Wilfried Zaha stepped up for the penalty now. Wilfried Zaha, don't do us like this. You can't do us like this. Wilfried Zaha steps up. Come on, David De Gea. Be the double hero, David. Oh, for fuck's sake, man. No. No! What the hell is this happening? This is a conspiracy, man! This is bullshit! For fuck's sake! This is a conspiracy, man! What the fuck's that? 2-0 now! What the fuck is this? And Wilfried Zaha smashes it in to the top left-hand corner. I've never seen anything like this. Checking the VAR to see if David De Gea was a centimetre off his bloody line or not. Even David gets a hand to it that time. This is a fix. This is a disgrace. This is disgusting. I mean, United's performance has been absolutely terrible anyway. But this is officiating of the absolute most crooked I've ever seen. What's going on with my hair as well, man? Jesus, David De Gea, man, fair play to him. He did very well, stopping the first penalty and getting a hand to that one. But Wilfried Zaha smashes it in and makes it 2-0 to Crystal Palace. Do us a favour, would you, lads and lasses? If you're watching this video, please smash that thumbs up button and get involved in the comment section with your thoughts and opinions about this game. Here's Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw. This is fucking awful. This is fucking awful, guys. What can you say about this one other than it's absolutely fucking awful? 2-0 down against shitty Palace. Of all the shitty teams we're 2-0 down against, it's Palace. They beat us 2-1 last year at Old Trafford. What the fuck's going on with us? Free kick to United then. 75 minutes, 35 seconds gone. Bruno stands over it. Red shirts in Palace's box. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Ball whipped into the back stick. Come on, lads. No, nobody's on the end of it again. Unbelievable, eh? Absolutely incredible, really. I can't believe it, guys. This is something else. This is something else. I just had all my enthusiasm sucked out of me, guys. Sorry, guys. I don't. How can I be positive on this one? This is fucking dreary. But that was disgusting. I've never really... Has anybody ever seen that before? Put a 1 in the live chat if you think that was bullshit, by the way. That whole David De Gea checking the replay incident again. I've never seen them do that. Has anybody else seen that? Put a 1 in the live chat if you think that was bullshit. "76 minutes, 42 seconds gone. Here's Martial. Edge of the area. Go on, Tony. Come on, boys. Rashford, do something. Donny van der Beek. Yes, no. Oh, we've lost it again. Palace on the counter again. 1 back, though, by United. Unbelievable, really. Fucking unbelievable. Shit, Zaha up, and is it another penalty there? Zaha just brought down to the ground by Slabby Maguire there, was it? But no penalty given. We are defensively tripe. My God. Sorry, guys, I've just melted here. I'm proper freaking out of it today. I'm just not feeling this at all. This is a fucking awful game of football for United. This is depressing. This has simply depressed me. I feel like I've been looking forward to this game for a month, because I have been looking forward to this game for a month, and then I've just been served up a plate of gruel. It's like you haven't eaten for ages. You haven't bloody eaten for ages. You're in the Sahara Desert. You're near death's door. You finally find some sort of respite or a restaurant. And then you order something, and what do they bring out? It's a plate of shit. That's what this feels like to me. You've been waiting for it, looking forward to it for so long, and then this happens. It's so awful, this performance. I can't even quite begin to explain how shit this performance is. Let's have a look at your comments, guys. Sorry, I've gone a bit quiet on the comments front. Let's check your comments out. I apologise, lads and lasses. Let me have a look. So we've got over 200 likes on the live stream, by the way, guys. That's brilliant. Thank you to everybody that smashed a thumbs up on it. Please do us a favour if you haven't done so yet and smash that like on it. Please do chuck a thumbs up on it if you have not done so already. That would be sick. Sorry, I was just setting up the post-show, so obviously we're going to jump on air and get into this game when it's finished, but hopefully we can still somehow score a couple of goals and get back into it. But I don't really know how at this stage, because we're playing like a bunch of munters. Adam thinks Ollie's throwing this. It's possible, isn't it? Possible to make a statement to get some bloody players in, eh? Greenwood, edge of the area, shot blocked. Bruno pops it off to Lindelof, who's been shit as ever today, giving away these 2 opportunities to Crystal Palace. I've had enough of Victor Lindelof. Oh, Donny van der Beek on his debut! Come on, Donny! Come on, Donny! Donny, do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, Donny, Donny, do-do-do-do-do-do. You are my goal scorer! Get in! Finally Finally, but come on, boys, we've got 10 minutes left. Donny van de Beek on his debut. The ball pops for him. He's just slotted that away brilliantly. Donny van de Beek, yes, yes. Donny van de Beek makes it 2-1. Back in the game. We've got a lifeline here. Get in there. Come on, United. It's not over till it's over. Let's have a look at the old Manchester United. Let's have a look at that United that actually had a bit of bottle and cojones and never said die and fight back into this like the Manchester United of old. The comeback kings. This is still on, lads and lasses. That is what we needed. That's the shot in the ass that we needed. Donny providing it. Donny the doctor providing the shot in the ass that Manchester United needed. Come on, and Odion Igalo's on the pitch as well. Timothy Fosu-Mensah goes off the pitch. Odion Igalo on the pitch and an attacking move by Solskjaer. It's the right move. That's what we got to do. Come on, boys. Come on, lads and lasses. Finally, something to be happy about. Donny. Donny doing the business, man. That was sweet. Donny finishing that one off. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Great finish, that. What do you guys think about that finish? Nicholas Quickstory says, and I took Pogba over Donny in FPL. Oh, no. In the fantasy league. That sucks. Alex says, Fosu-Mensah is shit. Poltergeist is still going to lose, but congrats on the goal. Hassana says, Ollie out already. Arsenal's fans here. I would love it if Arsenal nicked Man United to 4th position. J.D. Melder says, amazing shot from Donny. Yeah, that was a really good finish. Really, really cool finish in the bottom left-hand corner of that one. Matt Rush says, class finish from Donny van de Beek, 100%. Eddie Benson says, come on, we need 2. 2-2 is not good enough. So true. Here's Donny van de Beek on the ball for United. Come on then, bit of belief. Come on, boys. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. What have we got? What can we do? Gang Shi comments, Bruno has been pretty awful today. Sorry to say it, much worse than Pogba. Bruno's been awful, yeah. The whole midfield's been awful. Really lacking any sort of inspiration or quality at all. We haven't seen Bruno underperform like this really ever in a United shirt, so it's a fair comment. Donny van de Beek, though, on the ball. Lovely little back flick by Donny. Look at that. He's got some quality, doesn't he? Look at Donny. Look at Donny popping it off. Look at how this guy plays, man. He's quality, isn't he? He's proper quality. He just gives us that coolness on the ball. Look at Donny. Look at him go. And he's just giving it away on the edge of the area. But he's trying to create stuff and make stuff happen like a lunatic out there already. He reminds me so much of Paul Scholes. It's crazy. Only Igalo gets it edge of the area. But he's run into a bit of trouble and giving it away. J.U. Sands says 2 goals needed. We did it in 1999. Come on, boys. This is United we're talking about. If we can't come back and beat them 3-2 in this one, then we are not United. This is United. We're at Old Trafford. There's 10 minutes left. That's enough time to smash Palace up. Palace put a lot of energy into the first part of this game as well, pressing us like lunatics. Come on, boys. We can do it. This is United. Yes, that's right, Gunshi. He says Donny is bringing some life into the game at least. Absolutely. Jarvis Cocker says Donny. Oh, Donny. Donny van de Beek. He's going to score every week. Get in there. Jonathan Gallagher says, get off the pitch, Zaha. Yeah, Zaha, get up, you melt. Maguire's just gone into Zaha there. Zaha's just fought. Maguire just slapped him across the face accidentally. It was a proper little bitch slap. Zaha's down on the ground for a little bitch slap. Mrs. P getting in here. Mr. P, Donny, all the legends in the chat. Have a lovely birthday, Ryan Berberspin9. And hope you're feeling much better, Ellie. Take care, legends. Nice one, Mrs. P. Shout out to all the mods and all the legends in here today. Appreciate you stopping by. Smash that thumbs up button, lads and lasses, if you have not done so already. Get involved in the live chat. If you're new to this channel as well, smash that subscribe button. Click the sub button. Get involved with these watch-alongs. Get involved with this channel. There'll be a post-match reaction after this game as well, which will be coming like 5-10 minutes after this game. We'll be getting on it, so make sure you stick around for that. Look for that video after this one. We'll be jumping on, giving you the player ratings. Chance for Crystal Palace at the end. No shot on goal. It's Wilfried Zaha. It's terrible defending yet again, and they found a half a yard on our shitbag defenders, Victor Lindelof and Maguire, and Wilfried Zaha's tucked it in at the near post past David De Gea. It's an absolutely calamitous piece of defending yet again, and yet again we have been found out with our shit squad. Wilfried Zaha is a much better option than anybody like Buddy Daniel James or anyone like that. Much again, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, to be fair, got a crazy selection today. It's not been a good tactical performance by him or the players or anybody. Everybody's just turned up on flight mode at the moment. Everybody's out there playing like the Walking Dead after coming back after the pre-season. And look at how bad this defending is again by Victor Lindelof. That's 3 goals. 3 goals in this game that Victor Lindelof is responsible for. Wilfried Zaha's just made him his absolute little gimp bitch out there. What the hell, man? Zaha's completely had his way with Lindelof today. Lindelof is a mug. There's no chance he should be playing. Every single goal that Palace have scored is because of Victor bloody Lindelof. What does that tell you? What does that tell you, guys? Tells you he's shit and he shouldn't be anywhere near United's starting 11. He's actually making David Luiz's double daymare performances look special, this guy. Wilfried Zaha. It's 3-1. I've got to update the bloody score again. It's 3-1 to Crystal Palace. Look at Fergie watching on there in his face mask. He can't bloody believe it. Hell. Aniket Mohan says terrible. Nicholas Critchland says sell. Super Davis says Blinderlof. Utam Nukamoon says Lindelof player of the match. Klaus says don't know what we're thinking here. It's fucking unbelievable. Donny van der Beek, though, on the ball, he's been the only shining light in this game, really, since coming on, trying to get us going. But look, Martial's been garbage today. Martial, man, I was saying that he was going to get a brace today. How wrong could I have been? He's been useless. Rashford's been completely invisible in this game as well. Bruno's been gash. Pogba, not good at all. McTominay, same. Daniel James, don't even get me started on that, but the selection's messed up as well. We're going to get into all of this stuff in the post-match show, lads and lasses, so don't you go anywhere. Once this video finishes, come back and watch the post-match reaction show, because trust me, we'll be getting into it. Leaf Comedy says, we've been comfortably beat is the issue. Spot on, Leaf Comedy, yeah. We have. They've battered us. Cream Hero says, we're so busy talking about Sancho, we forgot about our defence. You're so right. The most important position for us at the start of the window, and still is, to strengthen, is centre-back. Because that Victor Lindelof guy is just nowhere up to the standard, man. Manny Sluflaki, hello, matey. He says it should be 1-1, to be honest. I don't know, Manny. I feel like we've got battered today. If you mean it should be that way because Lindelof is just shit and gives too many chances away and errors, then yes, I agree with you. If it wasn't for Lindelof, it probably would only be 1-1. United trying to create something down the left-hand side, though. Greenwood gets the header back across goal, but Gator watches it go out. Yes, I think we do have a percentage, Aniket Mohan. We get maybe 20 or 25% on the next sale, so it's not a buyback clause, but it just means that if your deal cost £80 million for Zaha, it would actually only cost you 60, because you get 20 back. So that's the deal that's on there. Ed Woodward looking on, overseeing the spectacle that is absolutely gash out there for United. Hassan Nayas says, man, United are going to win the league. In Ollie, we trust. Yeah, we need some players to do it, though. And Solskjaer, I mean, look, I can't really defend the performance from Solskjaer's point of view today too much because I do believe he's got it wrong. Like, it's just, this is awful. There's no good excuses for this. We still got good players out there worth hundreds of millions of pounds. Matt Rush, thank you, matey. He says, subscribe to the channel. Absolutely. If you're new to this channel, get involved with the channel. Like I say, look out for the video after this one because we will be breaking it down. And you know I'm going to get some things off my chest in this one, guys. So we're definitely bringing out the rant video today. We're definitely having a fucking good old rant after this one, guys. So get back in here live in a few minutes' time and we will break down this gash-tastic performance by United. Steve Johnson says, just shows United need a CDM. So true. So true. And it just shows that McTominay shouldn't really be anywhere near the side starting at this moment in time. It should definitely be Donny, Pogba or Matic playing. And Pogba wasn't good today either, but I think that's just maybe a conditioning issue. Oh shit, no, here's Palace again on the counter. It's 3-on-1, it's 3-on-2. Palace, and they just run into nowhere there. Thankfully, that's finally a bit of decent defending there. Bruno actually getting it back. So stressed out now, guys. This is a stressful occasion. Matt Rush says we are proper desperate for a centre-back. So true. Alex comments, this is the worst performance since Ollie has been here. I think you're right. I think you're right. We've been battered by an average team here. This is the worst performance I can remember in Ollie's tenure at the club. It really is. Everyone's awful. 6 minutes of added time, everyone. 90 minutes, 27 seconds gone. 6 minutes of added time. Roy Hodgson, that Mrs. Doubtfire Pratt, looking on like he's some sort of master bloody Jedi or something. It's really annoying. How have we just got scored by Roy bloody Hodgson? You know? Rudy Back says, why didn't Wan-Bissaka start? I don't know. He must be injured or unfit. Angard Gunbarrit comments, reminds me of Everton. Sayabonga Unlov says, leave Sancho and get a centre-back and DM. 100%. I agree with you. Yeah, they're dickheads, Alex. To be fair, always have been. I'm glad when Cantona smacked them, you know? Ian7900 says, Master Roy, what a shit show. Ed looks worried, says David Murphy. Spot on. Tushar in here. Sorry, I missed your comment there. Michael Sehani says Liverpool all the way. They're all popping off. They're all popping off, guys. Come on then, United. There's only a few minutes left in this one. Donny van der Beek on the edge of the area. This is dreary as fuck. What the hell? I haven't seen a performance this better for ever. For a long time, man. We're going back to the Moisey days, honestly. I was not expecting this one, lads and lasses, coming back from the season here. I just really wasn't. I was expecting a lot more from us. Even with the squad we've got and not the fact we haven't strengthened that much. Ian Greenall comments, beaten by feckin' Mike Bassett. What a joke. He writes his squad down on a packet of Benson and Hedges, this twat. Here's Luke Shaw, puts one into the danger zone, but it's an aimless loose pass yet again. Jay says, what's the cause of this drab performance? God, we'll get into all that in the post-match, mate, but there's a lot of reasons, there is. Samuel Mann comments, Palace were always going to be tough. Embarrassing, though. Unlucky pig. Thank you, Samuel Mann. Appreciate it. Paul Tegeist, appreciate it. Shivam Gashyap says, why such a terrible starting 11? True, true. Paul Vanderbeek says, Mr. P, I knew he would struggle today. True. I thought we were going to batter them, actually. Travis DeLilly says, what a bunch of melters. We have melted, Travis. It's terrible. Comedy Channel says, no shape or visible. Tactics, very true. Chris Sutherland says, Hodgson is a better manager than Ollie. Nah. That's well, if you're looking on history, then he's obviously got so much more experience than him. He's managed like international teams like Switzerland and shit like that. So he's obviously, and England, so he's obviously a big manager, Roy Hodgson. But look, I can't say he's a better manager than Ollie. I just think for whatever reason, which we'll get into after the show, this has all just turned to shit. Useless. Matt Rush says 244 likes. Thank you to everybody that smashed the thumbs up on it, everyone. If you were just getting in here and you haven't hit the like button yet, smash that thumbs up on it. Let's see if we can get past 250. That would be some sort of a silver lining. More like a ginger goblin, David Moisey ginger lining. But still, it'd be some sort of lining anyway. So smash that thumbs up button, please, if you haven't done so already. That'll help this stream out. And also, if you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe for the channel. And like I say, come back in a few minutes after this video is finished. We'll be doing the post-match reaction. Get involved, guys. Get involved. And there's just about a minute, 45 seconds left of the game here until stoppage time. Come back, we'll be doing the player ratings as well. So we do our player ratings after the game in a post-match show. And we'll get into some things, guys. We'll get into some things. Gasper Neem says, Man United's formation today is foolish. I wasn't even aware we were playing a formation. Didn't seem like we had any sort of form or organisation at all. I just thought we were playing like a Christmas pudding formation out there, you know, with McTominay in the middle as the sixpence. That's from Mike Bassett. That is from Mike Bassett. We couldn't hit the side of a Renault Espace. Saeed Shah says, come on, Crystal, you can F them at all this bloody... Ah, get out of here. Saeed, fair play, Crystal Palace have battered us today. What can you really say? John O'Denson says, disgusting. Matt Russell says, I bet they will. Trooper, just watch, mate. Eddie Benson says, Ollie's got to own this one. AN77900 says, Sir Alex must be fuming when we lose these games. 100%, man. He sat in the sidelines like some sort of Scottish ninja. And then, you know, there's the players out there losing like they're a bunch of bloody fannies. Ridiculous. Rashford over to the right. It's the first time I've really seen him in this half. But ball into the back post. Go on, son. Oh, man. I don't even know why I'm cheering anyway, because even if we did score now, it's not long enough to get a third or a fourth, which is what we should be getting to beat them. Shit, man. United are going to struggle this year, aren't we? Especially if we don't get the investment. And we're coming up to the full-time whistle, lads and lasses, so that's basically going to be it for this stream and going to be it for this this game. But there will be a post-match rant, so come back after that and watch that. I'll be like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something setting up. That's the end of the game. We've lost the freaking game to Crystal Palace and that Mrs. Doubtfire melt. Roy Hodgson, it's an absolute melt job from United in every aspect of the bloody word. This is terrible. 3-1 demolition by Crystal Palace. The most lacklustre, toothless performance I've seen from Manchester United in a very, very long time, lads and lasses. That's it. I'm wrapping it up. Thank you for that, Jarvis Cocker. Sorry, he says Calamity Jones and Chris Smalldog would do better than this disastrous centre-backs we have today. Absolutely comical. Absolutely spot on, Jarvis. This is a shambles, a completely gash-tastic display from the boys. Hold your heads down onto the ground and eat a bit of dirt, boys, because that was shit. Right, okay, I'll see you soon, everyone. Thank you very much for watching. Come back in 5-10 minutes' time for the post-match show. Go and find the other video. Appreciate it, everyone who's getting in here and watching. Thank you so much. Gunshi, Manny, Souflaki, Poltergeist, Mrs. P, Alex, Cream Heroes, everybody. I'll be back soon. Don't go anywhere. We're coming back in a few minutes for the bloody rant video. Stay classy. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. This is the Pig. Thanks very much for getting involved. Fucking hell. Sorry guys, I'm pissed off today. Just wound the fuck up. I'm going to get on to this new video right now. I'm going to unleash the demon. I'm going to unleash the demon, man. So you just wait. I'm going to get into this performance and we're going to analyse it. We're going to talk about where it all went wrong for United. So come back in a few minutes' time and get your say in there. Get your opinions in. Find the other video that's about to start and come back and have your say, guys, because this is a fucking joke. Decorated Hero says, hope Ollie's not smiling after this one. How could he possibly be smiling after this one, mate? Matt Rush says, I'm sure Ollie trying to prove something when it worked a treat. You're right about that, mate. Sacrificial bloody lamb team, is it? Shocking if that's the case also. You're right about that, Normal One. Come back for the rant. Don't go anywhere. Thank you for watching this watch along. Subscribe, all that good shit. And I will see you very, very soon. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thank you to these Patreon guys and all the people that support this channel by being members as well. You know, thank you. This is for you. But anyway, appreciate it, everyone. Do us a favor, smash the like, and I'll see you in a few minutes' time for the post-match show. Thanks for watching. Peace.